First, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology Screens, FLEBT. Oh man, I'm telling you right now. Okay, I deleted a few videos off of my account. I'll tell you why these videos were deleted off the account. The videos weren't deleted off the account in fear of some kind of copyright or nonsense in the day. It wasn't that. It had nothing to do with saying certain things about individuals, nothing to do with that whatsoever. These individuals are going to court. They are going to be sued, and they have criminal charges filed against them because they did stalk my company and harass my company. So yes, that's going to go through regardless. Those videos were removed due to the fact that I wasn't happy with them, because I'm trying to keep things on a positive note, but then again, sometimes my emotions do overspill into my videos, and I do talk more about these individuals at the end of the day. Because keep in mind, people viciously attack me for no reason whatsoever and try to paint this picture of me being this nasty individual, which I am not. So this is the reason why it's all going to court, and we'll let a judge decide, and later on, judge and lawyer or whatever, when we go from there. But anyway, that's the reason why the videos were removed. As you can see, the other ones are on there. They will stay on there. But I don't want to talk about a curved screen or building this or putting this together and then incorporate or embed these guys into my video and talk about that nonsense at all together. But anyway, we got some pretty cool stuff we're going to be working on. So right now, I am on Facebook. We're loading up specifications and information on the Infinity. This was supposed to be an Infinity 7 technology, but I decided that we do need to have, what am I playing in the background? First things first. Oh, I got my copyright free loft music playing in the background. I want something that is going to be dedicated for outdoor. I told you we're working on for an inflatable screen. Yeah, we're in earlier today. Anytime you see me come in or load up at 6, I was dropping videos at the house and then coming down here. Anytime, I guess I'm not that far from where I'm at. Anytime I come in early, it's because we got a buttload of stuff. I got to get it done. By the time I finish, I'm probably going to be around hitting 12 o'clock. But anyway, this is what we're going to be doing. I already loaded up some stuff on Facebook. You have a light specification sheet in the video, and that is a picture. So what I want is, I want an outdoor projection screen paint that basically we can code over wherever we want. I talked about that with the Infinity 7 turning bed sheets into OLED screens. The difference between this product, these will not be coming with paint sprayers. If I add these machines in, the ones I wanted, the price tag we had planned for the Infinity 7 was a little bit higher, but we, at the end of the day, like I said, it's going to be too expensive. You know, for that, we're trying to keep the prices reasonable, but there's some things we had to remove out if we're doing this. And mind you, I pay for free overseas shipping, so this costs me a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money. We have breaks, but still, adding everything up, it still costs some money at the end of the day. What business cards were I using with these numbers right here? Oh, these are my old numbers right here, mother cards. All right, so I am going to be changing something out on the site. I know I still going to be doing more updates, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over doing light updates on my site that I can do. But as for the more heavier updates, I'm going to hire somebody to do that for me. But the lighter updates, I'm not going to have somebody come in every 5 minutes and just type something in or put something in. It's too much work. I can do it myself. So I had to talk about form sites. The white projection screens outside are headaches. Because again, like I said, they don't really pick up for jack at all. And I've seen dozens of these screens. You've seen dozens of these screens. They look absolutely horrible outside. Especially the inflatables. The inflatables are freaking nightmares. It is really a headache to coat one of these things. So we now have a screen paint that will basically convert an inflatable screen into an OLED technology. I already got 3 customers already lined up to show off this paint. Spray on, 1 coat application. We're going to have a couple of surfaces here. We're going to be coating on outside. Show you how easy it is. 1 coat application, extremely easy to do. And you can convert that boring white faded washed out projection screen into the ultimate black screen. You've seen that Star Wars demonstration? I'm able to go in. I found my old video account. Okay, where the frick is this thing at? I found my old video account, and I'm uploading and transferring the videos into shorts, which is, you know, a lot more easier and better to do. But that screen, that Star Wars screen, yeah, that screen was firing off outside just like that. Now, the benefits of black technology over the white projection screen. Number one, your screen's not picking up any color, won't pick up any contrast, and I don't care what kind of projector you got at the end of the day. As a matter of fact, we're breaking out the Christie LX. Is it LX? Yeah, LX700. That's a 6500 lumen venue projector. We'll show you in demonstrations It won't read on the white surface. You're going to pick up an Infinity 1 contrast level, which means that is the ultimate, the highest black level you can ever receive off a screen paint. You're going to be able to pick up amazing white levels. If you saw in that promo demonstration, that was a 250-inch screen displaying a white level literally that high. It is going to be absolutely beautiful. You can start your movies off. We're trying to get it down to 5. I want to get to 5, but right now we're using a safe number at 6. We know white screen can't generate at 6, period. They usually have to generate between 8 and 9. And the problem you have with that is, say you're having a backyard event, you know, people at the end of the day are going to be eating, they're going to be full. Some people are going to be tired, they got to go to work the next day. Kids are rested and running around, half of them are asleep. You know, you want to start that movie off early, but you can't start the movie off early because it won't work. And again, this is going to cost you more money because you're going to spend the money for a more high lumen projector. You're going to spend the more money for, you know, better picture quality. It's just going to cost you so much. Our demonstrations, we don't use expensive projectors. So again, you could fire the screen off at 6 o'clock, but we want to get it down to 5. You can run your 1,000 lumen projectors. You can run your Pico projectors, anything you want to run at the end of the day. This stuff will pick it up with no problem whatsoever. And you can convert anything you want. Go get some bed sheets, go get some canvas, go get a motorized projection screen, paint over a fixed frame screen, and most importantly, you can blast. I forgot to put that on. It's front and rear technology too. You can blast an inflatable screen. Now, the inflatable screens come in 2 different kinds. Inflatable screens come in the PVC material. Let's see, inflatable screens. And they come with the mesh front and rear. The mesh front and rear was the headache for us. This part is we got around that. But that mesh was a nightmare to get around because it's transparent, which means it's a front and rear. So the chemical you're going to be coating on this is also transparent. So light can transfer through it and light can transfer back out of it. So you can be able to pick up on both sides with no problem whatsoever. So that completes that task because they're all white, every single one of them. Can you paint anything else other than that? Yeah, whatever the heck you want at the end of the day. Plywood. I wouldn't use sheetrock outside or cardboard. As a matter of fact, we're testing a weatherproof cardboard screen right now. We're actually doing some work on it, but that's something else. But anyway, yeah, whatever you want to paint. Paint the side of your wall, whatever you want. This stuff is going to coat it with no problem whatsoever. One coat application, that's basically about it. Let me pick up a couple inflatable screens because I got to do some demonstrations. I got some places that are rented out somebody's backyard, or not somebody's big backyard. They got a huge backyard. I rented out their backyard, and I got a couple other places where we're going to have these screens on display, on show, so people can see why the technology is more superior. We're going to do a half and half, which means you're going to paint half of that screen with our technology and the other half without it, because I need that impact from people saying, okay, this is what you're going to be able to get out of your screen. And you're going to notice a huge, massive difference between what you've been watching outside and what our technology will give to you. And again, as I said before, we have the most experience when it comes to outdoor, also indoor, but also outdoor. Go check out our Crystal Edge page. Check out the massive giant grid we have over there, which is about to grow. And check out all the experience, things we built, things we designed. If you need to contact us and say, hey, Ken, look, I got this project I'm working on. I don't know how to put this thing together. We can help you out with that because we have experience in that field. Now, I want to pick up a few screens from Amazon. There is a particular screen I do like. There's ones I actually do like, and there's ones I actually don't like at all, period. But that's my own personal opinion. But you know, if you want to listen to that, you know, we'll talk about what screens from our experience of buying inflatables we do like and what we don't like. And I do have someone that we are going to be hiring, bringing on board that actually makes the material for the screen. They have figured out a way how to make an adapter piece. So say if your piece right there gets damaged, kids jack it up, whatever, dog attacks it, whatever happens to it, she can make that replacement for it. I told you, I keep on top of stuff. I have to keep on top of stuff. So the ingredients just came today, a few minutes ago. I got it right there sitting on the desk. The name of it, everything just came. Lord said, you're going to make this. But the change we're going to make is the Infinity Alpha CINEMAX will no longer be outdoor compliant. That's going to be removed today to make way for this new technology, which has to literally be done and displayed and shown off this summer, because we're going to be pumping that thing all over the place. I got neighbors up here. I'm going to be setting up with free screens so they can actually do demonstrations for us. So you'll get a chance to see a lot of on-site, a lot of demonstrations with real people looking at the screen and admiring the screen, stuff like that. Some good stuff. So, price tag. We want to keep our stuff under the $400 mark. That's what we're working for right now. Get a $4 mark. We have to do this in gallons. I know I made a comment about basically removing the gallons, but guess what? It's interesting. I got to learn to stop speaking to me, let the Lord talk through me before I make my own decisions. Because again, you're literally going to need a gallon, and because some of these people are going to be painting some pretty big screens with this stuff. All right, let's come over here and take a look at this. I'll tell you one of the things that bugged me about the inflatable screens. Let me see inflatable screens. Let's go to Amazon because that's usually where I'm going to be buying mine. We're going to be doing some unboxings on some do's and don'ts from my personal experience. Oh, we definitely got to get a big boy screen. Then we got this whole big freaking yard out. It's not a yard, but it's like a part of the park. It's huge out there. You see me walking that thing. I got my permits anyway, so I got my license and all, so I'm good to go. I'm gonna go to City Hall, so boop, boop, boop. I need this paperwork, hook it up, go in and get my freaking permits and go hook it up. So we're gonna get an EcoFlow system, an EcoFlow battery pack system, and run our projectors outside. Now, projector I'm gonna be using for my demonstration for those is going to be like, we don't need anything expensive, you know what I mean? This technology runs off of our projectors, so you're nothing crazy. We're gonna pick up the same projectors we use to push the fish through the smoke lounge. They're $100. Projectors are cheap. So, you know, it's a Chrissy, it's a 4,000 projector with the lens shift attached to it. Pretty cheap, that's all you need. All right, so we're gonna be doing some demonstrations out there. So a buddy's gonna be coming down, we'll pack everything up in his truck, take it down to the park over here and set up and display. There's a giant park behind me. All right, and then the neighbors, if we decide, we may decide to do a pre-coated and inflatable screen. But before we go down that road, we like to deal with the unnamed brand companies. So what I have to do is I have to contact their main office, let them know what my business proposal is. And if they like it, then what happens is that we get a certain percentage of these screens for wholesale. We won't be paying full price, and then we can recode it with our technology and rebrand it. A lot of these companies that I told you, we had a couple companies contact us that make these white screens, and they said, look, it's okay to put your logo on it. We just want you to buy from us. So, you know, we make a lot of money. At the end of the day, you know, we'll buy from you, and then we'll put our logos on it, and then we can go from there. But again, I have one particular screen. I like it. I've tested it. I do like how it's designed. I blew this thing up and tested it over and over again. It works perfectly with our technology, and it's an easy screen to set up. And that's another thing I look for when I do inflatable screens. How easy is the screen to set up? Is this thing gonna be a freaking nightmare for me? Is the motor gonna be freaking loud? I'm gonna be doing with this or doing with that. I mean, one of the things I can't stand about the inflatables is I don't like the inflatable screen where the compressor, or what do you want to call it, compressor, whatever, sits outside. I hate those so much. I can't stand them. I like the ones that are already built in. Those are the ones I like. Because if you're going to be pushing this thing against your wall, or where you're going to have it at, that compressor is going to be in the back. And it comes up with a nice little tube, and then the compressor connects to that. And what's going to happen is you can't bend the tube, because if you bend it, it's going to cut off air circulation. And these things constantly require air. Now, the new ones that we want to do for the company, the ones we're going to design, basically, they come like an air mattress. They kind of actually are inflating. You snap them like a beach ball. All right, so let's go pop over to Amazon. Let's go have a look over here and look at these screens. Now, usually the ones we bump across are the front and rear. These were nightmares to us because we couldn't really coat the front and rears yet. Now we have the ability to coat the front and rear. These are $100. Also, too, the stand, too, is very important when you're looking at the back of the stand of an inflatable screen. These are actually fantastic, but honestly and truthfully, I'd rather have the ones that have this kind of back bar support right here. I'd rather have that. And just so you know, the stakes that they give you, yeah, they're not all that great. Some are actually pretty good. The metal ones are actually really good. The plastic ones, they're questionable. I always say get a 5-gallon container, fill it with water if you want to do it that way, and drop them over the stakes. If you have a screen like this and you're attaching this to a wall, you're going to have to put, I've done this before, outside in a windy day, you're going to have to put supports here, here, and here. So your supports can't be too tight. If they're too tight, what's going to bend your screen, and it's going to look very unattractive. It has to be enough loose in the rope for basically that when it does pull out, it always comes straight. It always comes straight. But you're definitely going to have an issue with it bending backwards. I'll show you a tutorial video on how to do it because I don't want to get into all that right now. But anyway, I got one that I actually purchased from here. I'm going to get me another one. I don't need anything big. I just need something for a good second to spray over. And we need to get the surface itself. The surface is not hard to get. 14. Whew. I want the ones that have the straps. I like the ones that have the straps on the side. I can't stand the Velcro. The Velcro drives me crazy. Let me see. Inflatable. They still have mine on here. I probably have to go through my account to find that one. Just looks about right in my area. Oh. Yeah, these are the good ones. I like these. These are the good ones. These are the ones I like. So you see those Velcro? Well, I don't know if you can see that from where I'm at right now. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to blow this for a little bit since I'm talking about it. All right, you see those straps right there? This makes it super, super easy to attach your screen over and over again. The ones that have the Velcro, those are the ones I usually don't like. That's because you have to get it perfectly attached to the Velcro all the way around, and if you basically have a little bit of gap there, a loop there, you're going to have a line across your screen because it's going to wrinkle your screen. It's just, it has to fit perfectly. This, take it down, snap, 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 and you're done. And you can adjust your snaps on how tight you want it. These we like. What's this surface right here? Yeah, these are like, I like these right here. I'm gonna buy me one of these. It's just like $100, or 119 to get one of these. This is the one I like. The ones with the straps on the outside, these are perfect. They come with the plastic stakes. I'm just going to Home Depot and buy stakes, or buy the corkscrews at Home Depot. Get a couple of those. You're not pulling them back out. Once you put them back in, I can tell you that much. We did one with the 250-inch screen. That literally thing had to be staked down. That staked down because that screen was literally so big that we had bricks stacked at one point underneath of the ropes, and yeah, it threw the bricks. So you have to worry about this, but yeah. I got the 20-foot. Oh, yeah. They got all different sizes. I was going to quote a couple of these. These are the easy ones to do. So we have to do one of these, which is going to have the black backing on the back of it. Now, the coating that we make, what I would do, if I'm going to do it, it's two ways you can do this. There's an easy way and a hard way. Well, not really a hard way, but it's just easier and easier. Let's put it this way. So if I'm coating the screen like this that has a black backing, guess what I'm doing? I'm coating the black side. You know why? Because that technology we engineer is designed to basically take an everyday black surface and you allow it to generate and read white light, as you've seen on our black on black demonstrations. That's why we show you on fabrics and films and all that stuff. Because if we coat our technology onto a black surface and we take another black surface that's non-coated with our technology, you will notice in the videos when you watch them that they come up dark and dirty because they can't understand white light. So if I was painting one of these screens, I would paint the opposite side because it'd be just, and that's done. It would activate that fast. And because the reason why I like these clips is because you can turn the screen around and lock them in place, and that's it. So I'm looking for some demonstrations. I want to do some clips. Oh shoot, I'm gonna do some clips for some of the inflatable screens, and I'm going to basically post them so you can see. That's why we've been doing these slideshows to show you, you know, at the end of the day, that where our technology stands over everybody else's. And also, thank you for the support for the videos. I do appreciate it. I did notice that. I do appreciate it. But anyway, yeah, so these I like. See these clips right here? These are what you call easy adjustable setup. But when you're doing the ones that have the Velcro around it, you have to make sure it's perfectly all the way around, and that thing's a headache. It was a headache for me. I didn't like it. But these are the clips. The clips are much better, much faster. And we got a good selection in here because last time I came in here, we only had them in a certain size. So we got 14. We have all the way up to 20. We're going to have to get a max size, like a really big one, to figure out exactly. I want to know exactly how much spray we want to take. Oh, we're talking about 8 feet by 4 feet. Oh, we can knock that out with a quart. Easy, knock that out with a quart. So we need something to cover the gallon. How big would we need for a gallon? But anyway, this is just one of the hurdles we're trying to get around. We're blessed today to have that blessing. Write down that piece of paper on how to basically develop a technology that can conquer this one thing we needed to take down. But I'm going to buy me a couple of these. And I'm going to give them away to my neighbors. So if you're a neighbor, well, actually, we got a neighbor to subscribe to our channel, you got a screen coming pretty soon. And we're just going to do a recording, and that's it. You can keep the screen. I actually have another person, one of my other customers, will be shipping them down the screen also too. And again, it's your screen. You can have it. Thank you so much. And I appreciate the pictures and stuff you sent to me. We really appreciate that. See, this is what happens, customer. To my customers, those of you who have not been sending us pictures, you know, you get free stuff when you do good stuff for us. You know that, right? We hook you up with a high-tech screen paint. I know you forget. I know you're busy. Don't get me wrong. I know that. Sometimes I forget to do reviews and stuff all the time. You know, big deal at the end of the day. But, you know, if you do, you know what I mean? Then we remember you like, oh, shoot. Yeah, didn't the guy just send us some videos on something? Yeah, send him down the screen. There you go. All right. So, I like this right here. I'm going to bookmark this because I'm going to get me a couple of these babies right here. So, the biggest one we have is a 24 and a 24 size. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Make sure I clicked on it right. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a different size. I should have clicked on it first before making that statement. This is 16 feet by 9 feet. So that would be a gallon. Would knock this out with no problem. All right. And this is 14 feet. So this one would be 8 feet by 4 feet. Or 8.5 by 4.8. So, yeah, this could be knocked up by a quart easily. Now, like I said, which ones would I advise to buy? These right here. These are the ones we get. But I'm going to set a couple of them up. I'm going to show you how easy to attach in. I should bring one of my buddies down too so he can do the demonstration with me. So that way we're going to do one that Velcros in and one that clips. I'm like, oh, shoot, that's it. This has a front and rear projection. Let me see something for a minute. Front and rear projection. I'm just going to add that quick. This is what kills me right here. This is what gets my goat. Gets my goat, people. It gets my goat. You see this right here? That's never going to happen. Not ever. Not in a million years. This is never going to happen. You will never pick up an image like this off a white screen. You know it's not going to happen. I don't like it when they do this because this is so much false advertising. It's not even funny. And it's sad because some people look at this and go, huh, I wonder. No, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Period. This screen's going to wash out. We're going to show you because we're going to buy this screen. We're going to paint half of it with the technology and the other half without it. So we got it posted on Facebook already. Let me see. We got it linked over here. That is going to be the label right there for it. We're calling it a FLE Superior Infinity Black Outside CINEMAX. That's what it's called. Oh, by the way, this technology is ultra short though compatible, which is extremely important, especially when you're doing outside displays, because you don't want to be out there with a gray screen. We'll show you why. You don't want to be out there with a white screen. We will definitely show you why. And again, you want to make sure that the product that you are using is tested. Make sure they can back that product up 100% before you make a purchase. Let me see. Where are we going on this? There we go. Let's go pull up our Black Series Edition site. And we're going to preach this out there. As we're out there doing our demonstrations, online, offline, we are going to preach this. That before you buy a screen paint product, make sure it's posted. If it's not posted, then you have no idea what in the world you are buying at the end of the day. Make sure those tests are posted directly to the site. We got these posted to the site. We have them every place all over the site. If you're not seeing demonstrations like this, you don't know what the freak you're buying. And you don't even know if it's really tested really to go against an inflatable screen. You literally could paint this on a screen and it could crack. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to destroy your screen. We're going to, not the inflatable because we need that. But basically, we're going to bring in a PVC surface, what they usually use for inflatables. We're going to paint that with an acrylic, and we're going to show you how your screen will get damaged. Yeah, not good. I've tested these screens. I did a lot of testings on inflatables. And again, that's one of the things we found out why they had to have a special formula to coat these things. But anyway, these are tests you should be seeing. For those you don't know, these are our black on black demonstrations. Buy only tested screen paints. And hopefully this will prompt people if they want business, if they want customer support, if they want basically to have people buy their products, you would take the time out and do these tests. Mind you, we have over 70 of these tests. It's a small portion of what we have on here, but it gives you an idea what you should be looking for, because I can't express this enough. you have to make sure that you are buying an actual screen paint and you're not being passed off a house paint. Something that you literally could have went to a Home Depot, Lowe's, Benjamin Moore, or whatever, and did it yourself for far less. We had people, I can show you on the blacklist, I'm not going to talk about it, but you can go to if you want, and you can see these demonstrations of people actually getting caught doing matching house paint. So you don't want to get ripped off. Make sure that the merchant has this up front so you can see this, and make sure to ask these questions. Also too, it helps to make sure that the products have a batch number verification on it, so that way you know that the product is tested before it's shipped out. And make sure it's a good return policy. Very important. All right, let's get back over here to our technology, because I have to do some editing in here really quick. Right here. You know, one of our many guarantees that our screen paints can back up. And you have to be to back that up. All right, let's see. I want to go over here. I have to change some stuff in that, and I do have to grab. We had that label saved right there. Let's see. The Pico projectors. The Pico projectors, yeah, 50 lumens are run on our technology, but like I said, we have a time when you can use the Picos. Let me see. And again, for those of you saying, well, it requires a 4,000 projector. It's expensive. No, they're not. We got a bunch of them sitting behind us right now. I ain't paid jack for those projectors. My projector costs less than most people doing demonstrations right now. Wait till you see the ultra short throw reel we're setting up. The ultra short throw reel, we went back in the archives and grabbed Epsons, Sony's, ViewSonics, Optimas. We got a whole reel on showing you different ways we set up our ultra short throws inside and outside. But getting back to this weatherproof technology we have, in order for a screen paint to be fully weatherproof, it has to be outside for at least about a year or two. So you know exactly what you're buying. We have technology. Each one of our screens that we design, we take a bit of that technology and engineer into something new. So the screen demonstration you see called the block of ice, we literally freeze the screen into a block of ice and beat the crap out of it with a hammer, heat it up, soak it in hot water, and the screen doesn't crack or peel. That technology is embedded in every last one of our screens. The demonstrations of the screens, those big boy 250s, 180s, dual 150 inches, those screens were never bought inside. Those screens sat outside for 4 years. So they've been in the heat waves, they've been in rainstorms, they've been in freezing cold, you name it, they've been through it. So from that technology, knowledge and information we got from those testing, that's embedded in all our stuff. But right now we're going to remove it from the more of the other products we have. They're all going to be removed. We're going to basically make a screen paint strictly for that particular purpose, which means the Imperial does have the capability to do weatherproof, but we are working on a gunmetal outdoor projection screen that's front and rear. I kind of brought that up one time in the conversation. Now, for those of you thinking about, wow, well, you got all this stuff on your plate, what about the color screen paint? They're already done. We literally have them in a composition book already. I just got to get around to making them and displaying that space. But all that stuff is done. Told you, we get our stuff in 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes or less. That's how fast we get our information. So I already have stuff. I just have to get around to making it. That's all. Everything's done. And keep in mind that the blessings that we get from our Lord and Savior, everything we have is already designed to operate. Ultra short throws, fully lit environments, cheap old projectors. Oh, by the way, I got to add it real quick. Please do not use knockoffs on this technology. It will not go well. It will not go well at all. So make sure you got a name brand projector. You don't have to spend a lot of money for name brands. As I said before, we don't have to. When you watch demonstrations of people spending a lot of money for their projectors, it's because the picture quality is suffering. That's why. On us, on the other hand, we can tell you that you don't have to spend that kind of money because we have testing on 720p's. Ooh, let me go over here. I'm going to check out this other projector I'm going to need for work. I got one of these already in storage, but I do want another one. Chrissy. I need a Chrissy. I'd rather have the LW. They're lightweight, easy to carry, or big, but they're not that big as big boys. Chrissy, LW, I think it's the 400. And the lamps are really cheap on them too. 400, I need one of these for work. All right. That one is on eBay. Oh, if I get one without a bridge, whoo, that'd be nice. Without a bridge. Get this for eBay too. Let's see, eBay. So this is a projector we're going to use a 720p projector. This is all we need. We don't need anything expensive. It's 4,000 lumens. It's perfect. It's all we need. And then we got Old Faithful to do some demonstrations later on, and we do some Pico screens. Got some portable screens that we're doing on top of that. Let me see. Epson, we need to do eBay. We get it from eBay. We don't want Epson, we get it from eBay. All right, eBay. Let's see what we got for this machine. Really? Okay, let me get this real quick. Oh, I'll start jumping the price on these things. How dare you? Let me see. We got it going right here. All right, this is fantastic. This is 110 bucks. Let me see what we got going on here. It's got the bridge on it. Oh, we can get one without the bridge. That'd be nice. Let's see right here. We get a Chrissy projector without the bridge. It'd be nice. It's a difference between one with the bridge and one without the bridge. Kind of explain that one. Chrissy projectors. All right. Ooh, are you kidding me? Oh, it's an LX. Mine is more higher than this one. This is an LU. No, wait. LX, LU. No, mine is higher than this one. But we need a certain model. We need the LX or LW first. Let's do the LW 400. There's the LW 400 right there. So LW 400 price tag $110, $20 for shipping because you're gonna pay for shipping for that. It's a good size projector, but it's not really that big. And these are fantastic for portrait mode application. Now something like this, no, you don't buy this. You know why? You can't even tell what your projector is at the end of the day because it's a picture. All these are pictures. This is what freaks me out about these. Now, if you bought this projector brand new, it's going to cost you $2,000. These are $2,000 projectors brand new. If you buy them used, they're like $200 or under than that. So if this thing is claiming that it's brand new, I bought these remote controls. Remote controls are absolutely horrible. But yeah, and there's a remote control right there. Lighting, this is a remote control. They're horrible. This projector should cost you, only way it should cost you that much unless it's really mint condition. But if it's mint condition, it's going to cost you a lot of money. But these pictures right here, no. You don't know what kind of condition the projector's coming in. It could be cracked. Chassis could be damaged. Could be another thing that could be done with it. So, I don't know about that right there. We need an actual, there we go. See, this is something I would buy. Because again, I can see the projector, if it has any wear and tear. And it actually comes with a mount, which we don't need. But somebody's got this on the tilt right there. I got the picture like that. There's one for 50 bucks right there. Not expensive. Oh, it's got the lens cap on it too. Wait. Let me look at these real quick. Look at that. If it has, okay, if it didn't have the bridge there, that would be an automatic buy. The bridges are really hard to get. One without a bridge is extremely hard to get. I had one. It broke. Yeah, it sucked, but it was a good one. It has a bridge on it, but it doesn't make a difference. Bridge or no bridge, but I'd rather if I could find one. Do not buy these remote controls. They're horrible. So that's pretty much it. But we don't need a bridge. How often do they have these? A lot. They have them a lot. A lot. This is what we purchased for. We had the owner of the lounge ordered. He ordered these right here. When we pushed the fish tank through the glass, this is what we use. We use these. 200 bucks. That's not bad. On top of that, and it comes with the mount, but the mount we don't need at all. Period. And I do want a little cheaper. So this is probably one I'll probably go with. I got one of these in storage right now. I could just slap a lamp in that thing and be done with it and save some money. But I do want another one. I want two of these. So right here, out in the open, you've got your HDMI port right there. You got VGAs right there, and audio right there, S-video jacks right there. Perfect. What I like about these projectors is the heat blows out through the front, not to the side or not to the back. So one of the things I didn't like, if I mount the projector to if it's in the middle of the room, it's different. But if you have it right in the back against the wall, you don't have much area for heat to disperse because it's hitting the wall and it's pushing back into the projector. So these have the exhaust system in the front, which these are fantastic. On top of that, you got a nice little handle on the side, which makes it fantastic for portrait mode or vertical mode because you can stand them straight up. And let me see if we have anything on here. We can do this. Which I'm coming to get the menu pop up. This is good. I couldn't care less about scratches. Scratches are easy to take out, but we don't care. It's a work projector, so we don't care. Right here at the top, compartment for lamp. And there's the bridge right there. Underneath this compartment right here, we'll give you 2 dials for lens shift capabilities, which is important. So if you're setting up a projection setup, let me see real quick. This is another projector. We're going to do an ultra short, though. I have one over on the floor, but the one I have on the floor over there, I have it set to a stand for tabletop. I need one basically set up where you can see the projector without having a stand connected to it. So we use the NECs for these. The NECs are extremely cheap. The lamps are cheap. This projector is 3600 lumens and has a shift mode on it, which allows you to lock it in place. If you saw the demonstration of the 150-inch screen in the ceiling, that was the NEC sitting on the floor. That's a 720p projector. It was producing at 150 inches in a fully lit environment. And you got demonstrations of people and projectors that cost $3,100 and up, and they're in dark environments, and they can't even produce decent on 100 inches. So you're not supposed to be, when you have ultra short throws, you're not supposed to be in dark environments like that. That projector was strictly designed to replace TVs. You can't replace a TV if your projector doesn't react like one. That's why when I see people saying, it looks just like a TV. TVs don't have to be in that environment. Literally, don't have to be. All right, let me see. Can't remember what my NEC projector was. Where's my phone at? I typed this in it. That was down the phone. Phones are never anywhere to be found. Got one right there, but a second cell phone. I think it's on the charger here. Okay. But yeah, as I said before in the beginning of the video, if I remove a video, the reason why I remove it because I'm unhappy with it. I'm unhappy with it because, again, I want to keep my videos and my demonstrations separate from what we're going through. We're not going through, but what we're going to be going through with the legal part of our company, which is prosecuting individuals. So that's the reason why I removed it, because I talk so much about it, like, I don't want this video on the curve. I'm going to do a video on the curve. I want to show curve only. That's it. All right, let me see for this projector. See what they want for these now. Let me see. Oh, I can't wait to show you the demonstration. We actually took the laser projector we had, Casio, which I'm gonna buy me another one of those. I'm not gonna work with it. Not too much sure that cat walking around here. I don't want him walking in front of him, jacking himself. I'm probably gonna mount it to the ceiling, make it much easier. But anyway, we're going to use the laser projector to push through some glass. We're going to use some visible technology for that. AdTech, we're going to be using it with the laser projector for fun. No, that's a bad idea. I keep forgetting it's a laser attached to that thing. We're going to have it up high. So that's more like, it's not something you want to have in front of a storefront window. Don't do that. And you basically want to have it where if you have a display where the screen's hanging up high, like a Metro screen or whatever, you can do that. Then that's better to do. We'll show you a demonstration on that. All right, let me see. Let me go in here and get this projector. So it was a NEC. Ultra short throw. Here it is. The UM. See, UM 361X. There it is right there. These are the ones we like to use. Oh man, $74. Yes, these projectors are cheap. They're very cheap. These things are fantastic. We used them tons of projectors. At one point I had these literally through the entire house. It's a cheap projector. So it's just interesting. You have to buy this projector with this massive amount of contrast. No, you don't. We got infinity black technology. All the stuff we have in here basically can pull a contrast level. If you were to take a P1 at a 2 million to 1 contrast and stick that on a gray or white screen, and then take this projector with a 4001 contrast and stick it on this, which you think would show the better star field? Our screen would, because it's on black. It's on an infinity black screen. That's why. $20. I actually paid the cheapest I paid for one of these is $60. So the reason why I like the ultra short throw if I'm doing a outside display, because again, if you're using a long throw setup, what's going to happen is, I mean, you could do it, it's not a problem. But if you're going to do it and you have a lot of people that are going to be coming over, you don't want shadows and heads casting onto the screen. I mean, especially kids like to play shadow puppets and all that stuff. You don't want that. You can get this massive stand. You can actually raise the screen up high, raise it up higher, put it on these stilts and raise it up higher. And then, but you can't have it too high because you don't want anybody snapping their neck to see it. So you can raise it up a little higher. And then you can put the stand there, and that would pretty much, you can lens shift it right in with no problem. Or you can use a short throw, which should still be right up on top of the screen, but I would rather go with the ultra short throw. Unless you're going to go with something bigger than 150 inches or 160 inches, I would go with a short throw instead of an ultra short throw. Because an ultra short throw is going to give you a screen size, I think, of I think roughly, got to consider the fact that the ultra short throw, you're still going to have to pull it back. So the short throw, you're still going to have to pull it back to acquire your screen size. Where an ultra short throw can sit up on top of a screen less than a foot and produce at 150 inches. So consider the fact a foot to consider the back 5 feet back. So you're still going to have this thing in the middle somewhere. So with that being said, if you want to do a 150-inch screen or 160-inch with our technology, ultra short throw is fantastic. The thing's going to sit a foot away from your screen, or probably a little bit more than that. And you don't have it sitting out in the center. And that way you don't have people's heads bobbing all over your screen. That's why when I did the demonstration up on the top deck at 150 inches, we had ultra short throws up there, and we had one downstairs too also. But it's just nice not to have people's shadows casting onto the screen. So that's why your stuff needs to be ultra short throw compatible. Because there's so many applications why it's needed. 50 bucks. 50 bucks. Man, this is going to be cheap. It's going to cost me. So altogether, I'm probably roughly, I'm going to say $200, but I'm probably going to spend way less than that. So I'm going to get my ultra short throw, which I have one already, but I use that for floor mapping applications. I don't want to be bothering taking my stand off on that. I want this projector without a stand. So altogether, I would say with $200, I can get myself a long throw, and I can get myself a short throw and do demonstrations on this with no problem whatsoever. See, the freedom of being able to buy what you want and not worry about spending all this money. 3,600 lumens. It is 6,000 lumens higher than a P2. All right, let me see. Am I saying, would I take a P2 outside? I don't think about that. I mean, it depends on where you're going to have it at. If you got one of those patio decks, whatever you have hooked up, yeah, you can have it up there. That'd be nice. But if you're going to be doing something in a background setting with elements out there waiting for you, I don't know about that one right there. If you're going to have it inside of a gazebo or someplace where, you know, it's going to have a little bit of shelter to it, yeah. And keep in mind that if you're doing the long throw, and you do set this up on a bit of a stand, you're going to have some kind of outer box to put around this, because again, if a storm happened to pop up at the last minute, and it does happen in the summertime, your equipment's going to get damaged. And the outer boxes are a bit expensive. So I'm just showing you cheaper and better ways to do it. All right, so I'm going to take, I need to go over here. Where am I going at? I need to go over here. Where are we going? We need to go to Facebook. We're on Facebook. I'm going to get my specifications from here. I got some of my specifications written down here. Let's see. Need these notes right here. I'll take from here. Copy that. Alright, so that's already saved over there. And now I'm going to go pop over to my account. We're going to load up the new technology, which is not going to be available yet. We're going to be doing a lot of crazy spray-on applications with this. We're going to be coding inflatable screens. We're going to be doing canvas screens. Just going to turn all kinds of stuff into projection screens with this technology. And we're going to be buying some of this fabric out here, like the front and rear inflatable surface, and also to some of these outdoor screens. We're going to coat half of this, so you can see exactly how much of your picture quality, if you haven't seen tests already we've done in the past, on what you are losing. Now, on top of that, we have to do this. Sorry, gray screen paint makers, we have to do this. I'm going to show you what happens when you take an acrylic gray screen paint product and you paint this on one of those screens. The damage is going to happen to your screen. This is why you just can't make things up or just approve anything without proper testing, because things can go south quick. And some of these screens can be very, very expensive if you damage them. You know, some of these companies, if you damage one of those screens, it's good of a headache to get that surface back in there. That's why I got somebody making like a replacement part for it. All right, let me see. I want to go over to, let me see. I gotta add this to my header too. Pages. Black shell. So for this technology, I got several large backyards. A lot of people got big backyards up here. And in return, they can keep the screen. We do a little recording up there because I ain't taking it with me. Go up there and do the recording, set everything up. Drop them off a little money for the yard, do the rent, the demonstration to the yard, and basically set the screen up there and just leave the screen there because we don't need it. So you get a free screen. Now, the place I was checking out that we're going to be having the investors come down for AdTech, they have this huge lot out there that's gorgeous. We're going to do some demonstrations out there too. And they can keep the screen. Now also too, this is also a fantastic way to make money from our company if you want to be an investor at the end of the day. Because again, this stuff is going to jump off. It's jumping off right now. But anyway, if you have a business or do party events outside, you want to make sure you have a product that tested and it works. You know, like I said, again, the batch numbers are very important to be able to have a good return policy, to do ship backs and all that stuff. Very important. And to make sure these products are not going to be matching any household paints or whatever that you literally could have done yourself. So that's why these tests are extremely important and must be done. And I wouldn't advise you buying something unless you basically know, ensure the product is tested. But anyway, if you're using this for like, you got any bouncy house, party houses, whatever you do, little backyard events, whatever you have at the end of the day, you know your screen's white. You know what's going to happen. Your screen is not going to be able to generate those beautiful colors. It's not going to be able to generate that contrast level. And you got to start that party a little late. You know you're going to start that party late. With our technology, not only are you going to have a screen that's going to be talked about, because again, that's what they're going to talk about, is that black screen all day long. But only that, you're going to pick up beautiful, outstanding colors, amazing contrast. And again, you don't have to spend the money for expensive projectors. When you're dealing with these, well, you're going to deal with white screens. You don't see too many gray screens out there. When you're doing white screens, you're going to spend the money. You're going to spend the money for a higher lumen count because you want the screen to wash out. You're going to spend the money for higher contrast because it's not picking up. And you got to pick up something with the same amount of color. And you're definitely going to improve that resolution. The resolution is not going to pick up. The screen can't pick up any detail. So you're going to pay all this money for this machine. It's going to cost you a lot of money. But with our technology, keep in mind, you can buy a projector as the one you just saw me pick out on eBay, next to nothing. So you save money there. And again, beautiful image, breathtaking image, and you can start the videos or the movies or whatever you're doing then a lot earlier. And again, we're going to be pushing this technology toward a bigger platform. Yeah, I'm on a platform right now for drive-in movie theaters, because drive-in movie theaters would make a killing off this technology, because instead of them firing up their projectors at around 8 and 9, they can get a couple extra hours in, because these screens can fire between, trying to get it at 5, but they could fire up a lot earlier, which means they would make more revenue. See, black technology is insane what we can do with this stuff. And the only screen we have really outside, we've seen Vividtech, that's the one we saw. Elite has the Yard Master. Whew, you have no idea how easy that's going to be a cakewalk. And everything else is just white screens, so that's pretty much it. Now, being able to produce high white levels, are white levels high enough for a black screen? We have over thousands and thousands of demonstrations at ultra short throws. We have these demonstrations on venues. We have them on Picos. We have them on just about everything. You can check it out in our demonstrations. We have tons of tests that you can check out of us testing our white levels inside and outside. That's why I said it's very important to test your products, because we can always go back to the archives and bring up the tests. That's why it's important. But if you haven't done it, and if they haven't done it and these tests are not on their site, you don't know at the end of the day. I'm not trying to be rude here. And people say, oh, you're being how they're disrespectful. Test your stuff, man. So customers, like I said, if you're going out and you're buying brakes, you're going to look around and see who has the best performing brakes. You're going to go buy some crappy brakes and stick them onto your car and find out later on they don't work correctly. So you have to make sure that how many customer reviews, how many people bought this product, what were the results of this product, would they have a good return? But you need all that stuff at the end of the day. It's very important when you research your stuff. So if they have no demonstrations or showing how their product is functioning and how it's actually working, there's some problems there. Yeah. So you make sure it is tested. But anyway, like I said, you're going to be able to get more capital, more revenue to your front door, because again, you can start the movie a lot earlier than everybody else. And on top of that, you're in competition with somebody and they got a white screen, and we'll eventually going to find out about us. But either way, you know what I'm talking about. Still, it just gives you an edge. All right, let me see. We're going over here into this right here is this is the header for our front page, which you'll see this shows up everywhere on the page. So we do display our test, black versus black. We have one right here showing the difference between fabric that's coated and non-coated, as I told you before. This is a demonstration done at 1,000 lumens. This is a demonstration against fabrics, films, and paints. And this is a very good one right here. This is actually where I paint into the screen with everyday black paint. This is a challenge. It's never been met. As a matter of fact, we're going to be linking up pretty soon our challenge demonstrations that we just don't see people doing. Now, if you see right here, these are our screen paint products here. And if you scroll down again, guess what you see? You see a black versus black list. This is even more demonstrations where we show you our products functioning. Put this up, the player should be a little bit even here. It's not even. Why is it not even right there? There we go. More video demonstrations showing our products, showing the much needed black on black test demonstrations, which you have to be able to see before you go buy a product. Again, you don't want to end up buying a product that is going to match a house paint. You don't want that. Let me see if we just adjust it a little better here. And we're going to be increasing the black list because, again, we have testing coming up pretty soon on some products, especially when they're black. That infinity technology we have now for outdoor is going to have a lot of these tests attached to it. Make sure customers are getting what they paid for. So these are the tests right here. We had a bunch of these on the site. And this number is going to grow. And they go all the way down to 7s. So we've been doing these tests for a very long time. All right, let me see what I want to do here. All right. We're going to add, and we have to go update. So we're going to be removing the option to be able to use the Alpha CINEMAX black, because the reason why, because it's a different coating. It's a complete different coating. You can't paint that on an inflatable screen. It literally says it right there in the description of the product. Do not paint this on an inflatable screen because you'll damage your screen. So we're just going to remove that altogether, come out with this stuff, right? We have already. This will paint over an inflatable. And we're going to be doing some demonstrations. You get a chance to see it. Blow the screen up, put it back down. Blow the screen up, put it back down. Blow the screen up, put it back down. You can show it doesn't crack or peel, all that good stuff. So you'll be good to go. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. Wait till you see us turn a bed sheet into an OLED screen. You're like, what the frick? It's going to be crazy what we can do with this stuff. It is going to be crazy. Not only are we going to be showing you all the different surfaces you can paint with it, but all the different screens you can build. Do you have any idea how much knowledge I have in the back of my head on how to build so many different forms of fixed frame screens, motorized projection screens, just about everything? Because mine, we did all this stuff. Go to the grid, check it out. We can even show you how to build your own stands for your own projectors. Everything. Oh, as a matter of fact, I got those pictures on my site too. I'm gonna load them up. I'm gonna load up a slideshow. I'm gonna show you how I built a stand for a laser projector. Oh, I definitely got to show you those pictures. You're gonna love those. I'm gonna slap the slideshows and videos. You can see the slideshows and putting it together, and then you can watch the videos as a result. You're gonna freaking love it. All right, let me see. First things first, we have to go to. Let me see. And we're going to do a motorized screen outside too, because I'm buying one of those, like $60 more than anything expensive. Let me see. We have that's FLE. That's the silver technology. That's not outside anyway. It's not weatherproof. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. FLE 1 gallons. Now, what will go into effect after the summer sale, the 1 gallons will be removed. That definitely is going to happen. The only 1 gallon that won't be removed is the one involving the invisible outside, and not invisible outside, the screen paint outside. And the reason why is because, again, when you are outside, you're expecting to have screens at massive sizes. You're expecting it. Inside, yeah, you know what I mean? I tallied up and see exactly. We do sell a lot of gallons, but because people paint entire walls with it. But honestly, to tell you the truth, quarts and 24 ounces sell the fastest because, you know, the average screen inside the house is going to be 120 inches. That's the average screen. It's going to be inside of a house. So, you know, you're not going to have people with 250-inch screens in their homes. It's rare that we get somebody who has a screen that big. So the 1 gallons are going to be for the outside, and these right here, after the summer is up, the sale ends at the end of the summer. This is going to be removed completely, and the 1 gallons are going to be available for companies only. As I told you before, we are planning for offline. And the reason why I removed the offline video, because there's more stuff that I didn't add, and again, it's not, it's going to be considered misinformation. So there's a lot of changes going on as this is going on. So the Crystal Edge Black Series site, those both sites are going to be used for distributorships. That's what they're going to be converted to, and they're only going to be, we're going to be selling with that technology some of the products, not all of the products. It's a bit complicated right now. And then the FLE VT, which we want full control of that company, involves ad tech. We don't want anyone to have access to ad tech but us. And that is going to involve the Gladiator technology, which is going to see Spartan technology pop up off of there, and then some other crazy stuff we're working on over there, involving some holograms and weird crazy stuff we can't really talk to you about. But that's what I was about. So I told you, you know, it's business and screen paints. It's more than just mixing a few stuff together. There's tons of testing. There's all kinds of business plans and stuff you have to do to design to make your business grow. And it's a lot. So that's why I said at the end of the day, I don't know how anybody has time to do the stuff that these people do, because again, there is no freaking time. Like yesterday, we just got finished talking about that dumb nonsense, and now I'm in here, got a new screen paint, got to get ready for this. I got to buy so many surfaces now to recoat, to show this product off. Like the wallpaper service, that was a very expensive screen to put in. And I'll tell you why. You know how many pieces of plexiglass I had to buy before we got the right one? A lot. Trial and error like you wouldn't freaking believe. Because you have to understand, when you're dealing with a wallpaper projection screen, they have to lay flat every single time. If they don't lay flat, this plagues an ultra short throw projector. Because you got a screen that when you unroll it, if it doesn't lay flat and it curves up a little bit, when you lay this against your wall, that curve's got to go somewhere. It's not going to lay perfectly flat unless you put a ton of screws into it to remove every little hill that may pop up. So it's going to pop up somewhere and it's going to throw your screen off. So I went through so many surfaces trying to get one that I take it out. The first thing I had to do is unravel it. And if it didn't lay flat, like, oh, this is no good. I couldn't use it. I had a lot of money. And then we found one. Unpoured it flat. Then we had to roll it up and roll it back down and make sure it isn't getting cracked or pop or whatever, had any problems with it. It was a lot of stuff we had to go through. So anytime we get a surface, it's because we had to test, we had to go through so much. Even down to my containers. I literally have videos on my channel of me dropping a container off 11-foot drop filled with liquid head first to make sure to see what would happen if this container would crack in shipment. Now, if this thing shattered, I'm buying 60, 70 of these units. I'm out of money because, again, these things crack. I got to turn around. I got to buy a new container. Got to put new paint in. It's going to cost me money. It's expensive. So let's test this to make sure it works. As my neighbors watch me kick a box down the driveway, which they thought I was crazy for doing it, but we needed to do it because I need to see exactly what's the worst could happen if they beat the crap out of one of these boxes. What installation is going to work the best for these boxes at the end of the day. Right now, I'm looking at a spray in foam. I'm actually going to be investing in that because we need it anyway for the glass screens. We already have to have a spray in foam, or spray in foam could be messy. It can end up becoming a person. Well, you can't crack the screen, but still, it'd be a headache. Yeah, so those gaming screens, they require a special film that goes on top of them. So, you know, when you buy cell phones, you get that little film. They also involve, I'm thinking about going to a company like Uline and getting a special box designed for it. And these boxes have to be plastic, which means we have to do a ton of testing. We have to have something we can pressurize on the box to see how much pressure it takes to snap one of these screens inside the casing. All this stuff really has to be done. can't just come on there and just make stuff off the top of your head and don't do testing. Because if they haven't tested their products, think about the rest of the stuff that requires testing. This is the reason why I stopped shipping things in metal containers. Because, you know, chemicals breathe. All chemicals breathe. I don't care what it is. They all breathe. They all expand and they all breathe. But when you stick them inside of a container that's not designed to breathe, you have some problems when it pop up. And I literally had to test that. I had a can implode on me one time. It just went, like it had this buckle sound, went boom, and it's just paint shot all over the ceiling and everything. I was like, oh yeah, it's just not good. We can't use these anymore. Yep, and we started using that. You notice when you go to Home Depot and Lowe's, you will find, it's rare you will find a metal can in there. All those cans are made out of plastic because the chemical breathes with the basket, it expands. Yeah, all that stuff, all that stuff, all that stuff. Now, remember the demonstration you saw me packing up those containers when I shipped them out? Remember that? Remember all that packing we did on it? All that? I literally had one of the customers, and this is why I said at the end of the day, this is business. You have to understand this. You know, every company's going to get a few complaints. Companies are going to have customers who are not going to like the product. You're going to have that. It's business. It comes with. The sad thing is when you have people at the end of the day, if we get like one customer gets upset or we have this near, like, oh my God, they're ripping everybody off. They're doing it. That tells you at the door at the end of the day, it's the jealousy factor right there. Because everybody's going to have that. Everybody. No one has a company where they're going to have a 100% track record. Virtually impossible. You work customer service, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so we know these containers are sealed. Then we sealed the daylights out of them. That container that shipped out, that container had a special glue solution that was wrapped around the top of it. I told you things were going to be a nightmare to get inside of, but you will get in one of them. And we actually had to seal the container lid down to that container. That thing's virtually impossible. Then what we do is when I got the container, I wanted to go squeeze the container because I wanted to know, could I crack this bad boy in my hand? So like, how flexible is this plastic we're using? So we fill it with water, take it out in the back, I'm squeezing the container. This is exactly how much damage these things are going to take. If I were to squeeze that container, some plastic can be cheap. And even though it seems flexible, if you put a little pressure on it, it'll snap, it'll crack. So that's what I was looking for. It didn't do anything like that. It just bent and left this little white mark on it where I just basically put this damage on this container. It was it. So it's good. So when we put the snap on top of it, I didn't like the fact that it's kind of like it snaps, but it can still pull up if you put enough pressure on it. So what we had to do is we put this little like kind of rubber cement around the top of it so it connects and nicely and it doesn't open up. And then the bundles of tape we put on top of it. These boxes we have down here fit perfectly because we can build this kind of cardboard structure around it. And yeah, they got down there. Every last one of them got down there and not one of them opened up. Not one of them. I even had one guy saying, good gracious, like, do you really want us to paint the screen or not? Well, you know, I'd rather you have a rough time getting into one of those containers than when those containers open up on the way to transit because it costs me money at the end of the day. I got to turn around. I got to send the product back to you. That's money. And I got to ship it to you. That's money. It costs me money at the end of the day. So that's why we need to test and to make sure. And I like those particular containers. Now, the ones I'm looking at right now, they're a little bit more expensive. I'm going to buy them anyway. These have a lock system on them, which basically you have to come in, you have to basically peel it off to unlock it. It's kind of like that childproof lock for kids with aspirin, but I like that. So yeah, but then when you buy the containers, then when you look at them, thinking like, how many of these can fit into a box? Because then you may run into an issue like the 50 ounces where you can only put 2 of them in a medium-sized box and you can't actually put in 4. And that could basically push you to use larger boxes, which can cost you more money in shipping. Yeah, that's why I said when I was looking at what they were trying to do, they were trying to do the 50 ounces like us. And I'm like, you really didn't do the math on this. Because that container can cost you some money. You can't ship that thing in one of them postal boxes, them what do you call it? The mailers, they don't fit in the mailers. You have to ship them in the medium size. And anything you ship in the medium size, if that thing transfers overseas, you're talking about from a $40 to $70 difference. That's what you're looking at. Yeah. So you have to do all that testing. All that crazy testing has to be there. All right, summer sale. Let me see. Let me see. Degree, projector mapping does that. It won't be fully weatherproof anymore. Now I do these particular updates because you need to know, and then that way We don't have to worry about a customer saying, well, you know, no one told me. It's right there. And we send them the update right to them so they can see it. But the one customer, like I said, I'm not going to mention, but he sat there and said, well, it opened up. No, it didn't. That container didn't open up. What are you talking about? Let me see that container. Show me pictures, because I can tell if the container was tampered, cut, damaged. We can see all that. We know. We test our stuff. Yeah, no, it didn't. So that's why I said, well, let me tell you something. And this is what people don't realize, and this is why I explained to you that, you know, don't make a fool of yourself. I record and document everything. I have a habit. It's like I have a habit of doing this. So I'll document stuff because I know in the back of my head that we don't run into all customers like that, but you're going to run into those particular ones that will try to make like you made the mistake when actually they did it. That's why we request a ship back. So with any accusation that you made against the product, we can basically reduplicate it here. And we don't use high power projectors. We use low end, low grade, Old Faithful over there, fully lit environments. We go over and beyond when we do these ship backs. So the image that I got from this individual, yeah, already from the door, we can tell it's tampered. You'll see it. It's coming through. You'll see it. That's if he ships it. That's if he ships it. That's the thing we requested. So you have to have these policies because you're going to run into people that are going to try to get over on you. They're going to try to get over on you. You have to have these policies. Don't ever get out there and think for a hot second that everybody is going to treat you with open arms, because there's few customers. Like I said, imagine, if you will, if you have a line of customers that are coming at you and someone will greet you with open arms. Heck, some will even bring food when they come meet you. Those are the amazing customers. But then you'll have these customers that'll come up and they'll have a knife behind their back. Those are the ones you got to worry about. Those are the ones that'll try to keep your product and keep your money at the same time. Those are the ones you got to worry about. So when someone sits there and says, oh, he must be a scammer because, you know, he had an unhappy customer. Everybody has to deal with an unhappy customer, or have to deal with a customer that's just going to be rude or ignorant or nasty. You're just going to have to. And if you've done customer service, you know what the freak I'm talking about. I did customer service. Gee whiz Louise. I don't know how. I couldn't do it. I don't have the patience for it. I don't have it. But I don't know how people do it. I don't know how they do it. I couldn't do it. I lose my temper too quick. They call you every name in the freaking book. And you can be calm as you want. Them suckers will call you every freaking name. People who do customer service, and you're on that level where somebody can call you that many names and you can just be calm as calm can be, you could be hostage negotiators. Like, really could talk somebody off the side of a bridge if you wanted to. It takes a certain kind of person to do that kind of job at the end of the day. Kudos to you. I'll definitely hire you for my company at the end of the day. We get to that plateau, we can start hiring people on that level. I'll definitely hire you in a hot second and pay you very well. Because, man, you keep it together like that. That's beautiful. But anyway, yeah, so that's why you saw me through the demonstration, me taping those new containers up. That's why I did it all on cameras. You can see everything, because I sent the same video over to him. Now, that topic changed to something completely different. Now, let me see, brand name projectors, blah, 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 blah. We got to take this whole out. Now, I would say for me, worst customer ever. Oh, we don't even do business with these people at all. I would deny your order in a hot second. We don't want your business. We don't want nothing to do with you. You are definitely in extreme trouble. You're definitely trouble. People run into these. This is a customer that will come in and buy your stuff up, a lot of it, and buy your stuff up. And then later on, they'll file a complaint out of nowhere. We dealt with these before. They'll file a complaint out of nowhere. And you can show them testing. You can show them batch numbers, all kinds of stuff. No, they'll still go in and file a complaint against you. And then they'll say it wasn't to their liking. And you can bring the screen back. And I've done this with the projector where I actually bought the guy's projector. You could bring the screen back, test it, whatever, da-da-da-da-da. It could pass everything. And they'll still say at the end of the day, it's not what they wanted. So those are the white and blacks. The reason why I call them the white and blacks is because these are people who expect the black screen, of course, is going to hit its contrast level, but they want the black screen to be able to produce a white level the same as a white screen. That's impossible because you have something called a sacrifice line. That's why we do the black on black demonstration, to show you how much of the sacrifice line we don't want to have to deal with when it comes to developing black technology. That's why all those tests are right there. This is where our levels pick up. Right next to a black surface is what we want. This is what we don't want. That's why we have all those tests. But nope, we get these individuals that will come in and they want a black screen to react exactly like a white surface also. And if you can't give them what they want, then they threaten to file a complaint against you on your account. And the first thing I say to them at the end of the day, hey buddy, you got the wrong person at the end of the day. My stuff has batch number sitting on top of it. We can request you ship it back here and show tests that the product was working perfectly fine. Your product was made out of a 5-gallon container along with everybody else. If yours was bad, everybody else was bad. That's the scenario of going down and buying cherry Kool-Aid. Everybody got cherry Kool-Aid, but you're complaining yours is lemon. Good luck on that one. So then they'll file the complaint. We'll go in and escalate it as always, send all the information over to PayPal. PayPal will look over all this stuff and then basically decide in our favor. Now, mind you, we send the item back. We had a customer send the item back and say, oh, well, he wanted a screen. He wanted this super high. He wanted us to customize something for him. We're not doing a customization. We're not doing that. There's a lot more money, and I'm not doing a customization to begin with because it become headaches. We only do customizations for companies. If you send a product back and you are basically feel that you're not ready for those black levels yet, we make other screen paints besides black, which means we send you out one for free. That's what we do. On the other people who can't do this because they don't know how to test a product that's never been tested. So we actually will ship back paint to you for free of charge if you're not ready for the black levels yet. But I advise you, please read the specifications. And if you're not ready, we have the silver technology, which is a black silver, it's a darker silver technology. We have gunmetal technology and one of these color technologies at the end of the day. So go with that. And then we have free gray paint anyway, if you want to go down that route. So again, as I said before, if some people are sitting there right now thinking that, oh, well, he doesn't want to get the money back, he's ripping them off. Hey, you know, these people out here making these products, your stuff is not even tested. I bet you $100 that I can go to your house right now and bet you I can match your stuff to house paint, showing that you got ripped off. Easily, I can do that. I can tell by looking at your screen that you have nothing but basic house paint, just by looking at it. Heck, we got a free mix you can make for free on his channel, and we're actually on our channel now. That you can do that test yourself. You can make it right there, or just go down and get something from Sherman, Williams, Benjamin, or whatever. It's still all gonna match. But anyway, so with that being said, you know, we get that back and forth conflict where they want us to make this special paint for them because they want something that they want us to make for them. This is where we get into the problem where if they file a false complaint against us through PayPal, we have to go in and fight our claim. And we're just going to back up and show that your product was tested before it was shipped out. Other customers who have your product that works perfectly fine. And we've requested an email ship back on the item, which if you ignore it, we already know from the door. So you lose your claim, and then the next thing they'll do if they lose their claim, they'll go file a chargeback. Now we go to court. Now it will cost you around roughly under $300, and that'll cost you 12 grand, including my court costs. That's what's going to happen. See, because the reason why we have to take it to court, because you went to a bank and you basically filed a false claim against my company, and you made a statement that my product was not working out correctly, whatever you did to get them to remove the money off the account, which means you filed a false claim against my company, which means you committed fraud against my company. And this is why we have to involve criminal charges, and we have to involve a lawyer. Well, not a lawyer, we're going to take a small claims court for that one. But the criminal charges we do have to file and all that. Because again, you can't go to a bank and file a false statement against the company. No. So that's why, yeah, that's why it involves all that. And if you're thinking, oh, but no, all companies do it. Every single company does it. As a matter of fact, with PlayStation, if you do a chargeback on them, they'll snatch your account. And I don't care if you're in the right. Even if you're in the right, they'll still snatch your account, because that had to happen to me. I didn't even buy a game. I didn't buy anything for that particular month. And nothing came up on my credit card statement that I purchased anything. But all of a sudden, $50 was taken out of my account. And I went to complain to them about it. And I was like, hey, look, missing $50. And it's showing there's a charge for it. And I don't know what game this is. I didn't purchase it. And they just refused to listen to me. So I went to PayPal and I got my money back. Matter of fact, I didn't even do a chargeback. I just got my money back. And they banned one of my accounts. Let me see. Safety glasses, spray on. Okay, that should be in there. Come between blah blah blah. Services, putting glass, enhancement TV. Blah blah blah. We have anything out there for All orders and possible blah 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 blah. What's a batch number? And there's right there. There's the, if you haven't read it, there is a policy right there on the site, so you can see it. It's right there. If you violate a batch number, which means if you go in and you know your product's tested, it works perfectly fine. And again, like I said, we don't have to, but we can request a ship back for us to test the product on a YouTube live stream in front of everybody. If you had tampered with the batch number and you went out and you did false demonstrations against my company, even though we know at the end of the day that the product was tested, this is going to involve a lawsuit. Let me see. Okay, that's right there. You can find it. So gonna wash out. Please no. Okay. Anything here about outside? No. Okay, here, right there. Now, see, it's right here on this screen where it says right here. It says it right there, and right. It says right here. So for storage, do not use on vinyl or polyester, tarp, stucco, rough canvases, surfaces, paper, or thin cardboard, because we use a heavy condensed cardboard. When everybody think that because we're using cardboard screens that they can paint over any cardboard, no, we don't do that. And do not paint on inflatable screens. It's right there in writing. So if someone goes in and they paint this on an inflatable screen and it damages the screen, we're not responsible because it's right there. And if you see me painting cardboard, we don't want people thinking that, oh, we get this thin sheet of cardboard and you paint the screen paint and the screen buckles or bends or warps or anything and your screen's messed up. There you go. That's why we have all that down there. Thin cardboard. You have to have all this information in here because, again, you want to make sure the customer gets the most information possible when they're using a product that they paid money for. And that's what I said before, that your specification sheets are short, too short. You don't have anything in there. What is the storage for your product? Like, what do you advise your customers to store them in? So where you're going to store it at? Basically, you have to put it in room temperature. You don't even have, you say spray on, but you don't even have proper specifications here when you're spraying a surface down. You have to put down well-ventilated area. It may not be needed for well-ventilated area, but you have to have it there. Safety goggles, safety glasses, stuff like that. So all this, see how big the specification sheet is? They have to be this big. There's a ton of information that needs. What is the class category of your product? What is the number category class of your product? You don't have that in there because you don't have a category class. Now we have under here for our gain. Our gain's in FLE. Does an FLE gain, actually the fusion light energy exists? Yeah, it does. We have demonstrations on it all over the place. The new technology we coming under, the FLE, I think it's RH, which that stands for high rating. The other one's a medium rating. That's what the RM stands for, medium rating. When they come out, the screens are designed to absorb sunlight. Can we back it up? Yeah, we have a bunch of demonstrations. We did a year before the screen was launched, showing that the technology basically can read sunlight. So all that has to be in there. Okay, we just want to make sure that we remove that section. All right, cool, that's out. All right, and this is the 1 gallon. So we have to remove anything that says outdoor, because this is no longer outdoor anymore. Oh, I have to put the whatchamacallit in there too. Gee whiz Louise bird, gee whiz Louise. Let me see, we'll go right here, 1 gallon. I have to put that and post that in the front. This is for indoor only, which means that demonstration has to go, that demonstration has to go. This one's gonna go. It's outdoor, it's going. That's gonna go. That's definitely gonna have to go. And that has to go. Let's see. Now look at this. I got in here at 6 o'clock. It's already 7:26. By the time I finish all the updates for the new technology, it's gonna be roughly around 11 o'clock, which means I have to leave out the door, take care of some business. By the time I get back in, it's probably gonna be around 4, do a couple of them and disappear. Go back home. All right, that's the other one. So that's why I had to be in here early to get this done. If I came in here around 11, yeah, I've been way behind in my schedule. And I gotta go to the post office. I gotta pick up some stuff. Let's see. The bed sheets we're going to coat are going to be printed because I figured that'd be more fun to convert a printed bed sheet into a black screen. So we're going to be using those. And I'm going to be going down to Elite Screens, their site, and I'm going to be picking up the sample for the Yard Master. I think they make several of these screens. We need them for the demonstrations because I'm pretty sure we're probably going to bump into one of those. Let me see. This is the right here. No. One of those in there? Really? Alright, give me this one. Give me that one. Give me this one. And that one. Alright, I'll take this strip right here. This right here. I'm only gonna get a couple of these in there. Alright, that makes me happy. Those are all indoor. So we're gonna put in here. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, that's there. That's good. Just gonna copy this because this is all I need from here. So let's get ready to make way for the new stuff. I gotta pick me up a paint sprayer too on top of it. I got a Wagner paint sprayer. I'd rather have a cordless to tell you the truth because I can't stand the freaking. For me, it's convenient. It's convenient to have cordless. I have to have cordless because I need to be able to go done. When them pull cords all out to the back and hooking them up to this and that and the other, and then yeah, don't get a cordless. Let me see. Gallon 250 size. We got that done right there. All right. Let me see. Okay. That's it right there. Okay. Oh. Let's go over and grab the 24. So at the end of the summer, the 1 gallons and the FLE, all 1 gallons will be removed. All sites will have 1 gallons all removed. We'll be dealing only with 24s and 32 ounces. The only 1 gallons that will be available is going to be for the outdoor technology. Because again, like I said, you're going to be painting the screen much larger than that, depending on what you may be doing. Make sure you're covered on that one. The biggest screen you'll be to paint outside is around 200 inches. 1 gallon, 1 gallon. 24 ounces. 24 ounces. Let me see. That has to go. Outdoor. Okay. So application. Where does it say weatherproof? 32. 32. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. That's a different technology. No. Oh, mother freaking Georgia goes. Really? Good thing I saved on the other ones. That's the advanced ambient light rejection technology. We need FLE technology. We made an app too. Where the freak did they put the app at? It's an app with this. We need an app for the website. Let me see. All right, this is 32. No, but that's not it. Okay, that's 32 FLE. Okay, we'll get rid of this one. That one's outdoor. Can't use that one. Oh, we missed the spot. There we go. Fully weatherproof. That's supposed to be out of there. Gotta go back and check the rest of them. All right, let me see. Okay, this is gonna come over here. All right, let me see. Okay. Okay, let me see. Go back in, recheck. There's one place we missed. Come on, get out of the way. Let me see. Here we go. That's 1 gallon. It's going to be 32, I think. No, 24. I think we got it in 24. 24 should have it in there. I think I got it when I had it 32. I don't get much sleep. I was up early this morning over at the other place. And yet, you know what? Forget it. I ain't going to talk about that. I told you I'm training myself right now. I'm teaching myself. If I was about to say something like, nope. I'll get back to work. Things to do. So I'll be deleting this video next. Because I don't. Right now, I'm trying to get myself where I'm pinpoint and focus on the technology. That's it. You know. I got things I got to do. As you can see, I can come here and talk about people doing dumb stuff, and then now I'm back to the grind all over again, doing this, because I got stuff to do. All right, let me see what we got here. All right, we're good here. Did I basically remove it from here? All right, I did remove from this one right here, so it's gone. So make sure we get that out of there. All right, let me see. All right, I need to go to, I know that name that popped up. Who is that? Are you on my channel? You're on my channel right now. I just saw your name pop up in a notification just a few minutes ago. You guys are, what's wrong with y'all? Seriously, I'm here working and y'all basically on my channel bugging my stuff now. I can warn y'all, okay? I'm telling y'all. So I'll see you on court. Gee, what is something wrong? I told you something mentally wrong with them. Let me see. Hold on for a minute. I ain't gonna hit this real quick. Something wrong with them. And I bet you in my room right now. I guarantee y'all in my room right now. That's sad. Y'all are sad at the end of the day. What we got right here? Jeez. I had to block them. Something wrong with y'all. Really something wrong with y'all. Y'all got mental problems. Something is wrong with y'all. Y'all that obsessed with me at the end of the day? I'm here working on my site, getting my stuff ready for the new stuff coming in. They already in there crying about that. I told you they cry about everything we make. Everything we make, they cry about it. No, keep on crying. There's a lot coming. Let me see. I need okay, so this is what we have on the site here. This is on the Facebook page. We are coming this summer. Our new spray on outside movie theater Infinity Black. I'm gonna make sure we got this all correctly written in here because I can't stand to have the best way to prove yourself to make sure it's spelled correctly. Just go to freaking over here to which I had to do one over here. I had to go and I had to write for something here, and I had to make sure we had it spelled correctly. And I'm also curious, like, how much of this do I get wrong? So I'm going to take this whole section out because we got, this is what we have over top our page when you first come in. It's showing the black versus black and the test that you should be looking for. Because again, I like to educate any customer, anyone going into my room. And since I tweaked my site, it picks up a lot of traffic, that we can educate people when they go into our site what you should be looking for. So when you go to my website, you can compare my website to other people's website and see exactly where we stand at, our demonstrations, videos, and all that stuff. And again, like I said, we get people coming and they keep coming back because we show them more than what everybody else is showing them. Well, this is a great way to be able to, if your spelling is incorrect, because this right here is on top of that. Use a spelling checker. You have to know what the word means at the end of the day. If you don't know what it means, just go in and just basically Google it and get that information. Okay, let me see where we're at on this. Where's the Facebook at? I need we know that's spelled correct, my website name. I need this right here. Be nice. Be nice. Right there. I need that. Alright, take that down right there. Let's see how much of this we got spelled incorrectly. It's a great way to basically make sure everything is spelled correctly or your grammar is correct. See, nothing at all. But I'm always curious if I do make a mistake in there. But look, see, nothing, because it would underscore. It gave you an underscore in red, which means is the way that you go in and respell it. Like if I were to go in and just write something in there that we know incorrect. Let's take out application. Let's put a Z where application's at. See, now the minute I put the Z in there, you see the underscore pop up in application because it's not supposed to be there. So what'll happen is you just go over to it and you just click on it, and right there, come on, pop up. It'll show you what application is, but you have to know. If you don't know how to spell application, then you just go in and you Google it. But then again, you're really still going to have to know how to spell it, because you know why? Because Google will jack you up and spell it incorrectly. Now see, now it's spelled correctly and underscore disappears. But that's why I said it's still not that easy. When people say, they make it like, oh, well, you know, if you don't understand, you can get the meaning of what the word actually means. That does help. But also too, say if Google spells it incorrectly, you can't actually trust Google all the time, because Google will basically give you the wrong spelling of it. So you literally have to go get a dictionary, which you should have a dictionary on there anyway. But that's why I said this is an easy way to make sure, and it's fun on top of it to see exactly how much of it you got right. I got 8,000 on my specification sheet. That's how many. We actually maxed it out. We got 8,000 in there. Out of 8,000, I'll probably get 3 or 4 wrong. But it's a great way. It's fun. I had a friend of mine who's like a stickler with grammar. Yeah, you had those particular people, boy, those people right there get on my freaking nerves. I mean, he wasn't like that. Like, if you made a mistake, he couldn't care less at the end of the day. That's just you. But he was always like that with himself. But then you get people at the end of the day, and you know who they are, that got to correct you on everything you say. Don't you mean, excuse me, you said that kind of wrong. Yeah, those are the ones that get hurt at the end of the day. Because you want to hurt them at the end of the day. Like, really, seriously? Like, I can't open up my mouth without freaking Jenkins over there correcting everything that freaking says. Like, working next to a freaking spelling checker at the end of the day. A human freaking spelling checker. There's a way to go about doing it without coming off to being a jerk. But all your sentences are supposed to start with your capitals. Capitals always in the front. You don't want to run off on sentences. We all know this stuff already. We've gone to school, but there's some people that don't know this stuff. You should know this. They teach you this in school. All right, let me see. So that's good. Okay, that's all good. I'm taking that whole section right there. We need, this is what we wrote today. Let me see. So I'm taking this section right here. Let's see, application 150 inch, 200. So 150 inch screen is not 100. The paint. We're not doing a screen. The paint is going to be $379, and 32 is going to be $274. And majority of this product is going to be marketed. It's going to be marketed online. You'll see the demonstrations that we do offline in different areas, backyards, all that stuff, companies, whatever. You'll see that stuff. That stuff will be posted online. But it's going to be most majority of our sales we expect out there, because that's where we're going to be doing a lot of the demonstrations. I'm pretty sure we're going to have people online that are going to buy. Yeah, of course. But mind you, different when you got a screen that, you can actually see it being coated right dead in front of you. Different story. That's why I would like one day, I would like to have showrooms so people can come to a showroom and watch the screen get sprayed in, or you can do it yourself. That's how easy it is. In fact, you can have Junior do it. Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm feeling empty today. I'm feeling empty because one of the things I don't like is when you have a good series, man. A good series, like a good TV series or good whatever it is in the day, and then you only get 8 episodes? How many episodes did Lord of the Rings get? Lord of the Rings went on for 73 episodes. I think something spent like 73 episodes. But 8? I can go through 8 so fast. I had to break it down. I'm gonna watch the whole thing all over again. The fallout was freaking amazing. I'm not going to tell you what happened in the end, but it's going to be a season 2. But season 2 is going to be in 2025. Why did they do that? Why so far back? It ain't like you're doing a, well, I guess you kind of, yeah. But anyway, man, gee whiz. There's just so many questions, and it is based off the Fallout Vegas. It's definitely based off of it. Definitely based off, because the ending. Because of the ending, it's definitely based off Vegas. So I downloaded it, and I'm actually playing it right now. Compass thing is getting on my nerves, but other than that, yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, we got this. I'm gonna take this section because I need it for information. We'll take all this. We already have this really on these specification sheets, but I do need all this. I do want to get it at. If we can get at 5 o'clock, oh, that'd be nice if we can get it at running at 5 o'clock. So, we're going to look into that, see how we can get that done. But this is going to be fantastic because, again, like I said, majority of the screens you have out there right now for home theater outside are white screens. They're all white screens, which I have no idea why they keep making white screens. But this is a cheaper surface to coat over. And one of the problems we had with coating over screens outside was the inflatables. Inflatables are temperamental screens. Let me see. Okay, so this is Gucci here. We'll go with this 100%. All that's done. Let's go pop over to, let me see. Oh, let's just here. Let's go. Okay, we got to come over here and we're going to grab, let's see. here, and we're going to duplicate off of this one because policies are already attached into these things. But we're not going to use this one. We're going to basically go in and we're going to save and duplicate. All right, and then we're going to add the new technology here. Now, test what we have to do underneath this thing. Make sure it reads on ultra short though. That's definitely going to be important. That's the first thing to do. All demonstrations will be done outside. What time of day can we get projectors to fire up? We got a whole bunch of them behind us, so we should be pretty good. So we got, I'm going to buy a couple of really, some projectors in 3,000, 2,000, you know, projectors under $60, you know, cheap projectors at the end of the day. So you're going to spend a lot of money. Run some ultra short those out there. The ultra short though I want to do is the NECs, so they're cheap, like under $100 or under $200. The Christie projectors 720p. We're going to use those because again, it's a projecting gift for cheap. And then we got the big boy venues for people. We're going to be using this for like backyard big displays or whatever. We're going to be running those right there too. And we're going to be painting over some random fabric. You know what I mean? We'll get some bed sheets. We'll get some canvas material. Styrofoam, not the kind of styrofoam that snaps. I'm talking about insulation styrofoam, which is already weatherproof already. So we're doing stuff like that. Build different kinds of interesting frames, stuff like that. We're just gonna have a ball with it. But the inflatables, we're gonna buy 3 inflatable screens. So the 3 inflatable screens I do want one with the Velcro. And show you why we don't like them and why, you know, you may like them, but we don't like them. We're gonna get the ones with the snaps or the clips, and we're gonna get one that's actually front and rear. I'll have to get 4 of them. No. The clips can have the front and rear, and the other one can have basically just the backing. And then we have to get a surface. And the reason why we need a surface is because I want to show you what happens if you coat it with an acrylic and see what happens to it. If it's not properly tested, you're going to have some, it's going to crack and peel. That's why we don't use polyester tarps. All right, so let's go over here. This is the copy. So I'm going to take this out. This is only available. We have one calendar. Put pictures in this because I want my other pictures in here. All right, let me see. Put our name in. So we are. Don't forget to just do a piece of paper. All right. Portable popcorn machine. I actually donated mine away. You know where my popcorn machine went to? I gave it away to charity. The place I was at, the caring place, I gave them the popcorn machine. I wasn't using it. I only used it like one time since I had it, and I haven't used it since then. So I gave it away. Didn't need it. But I want to get a popcorn machine. Not here. I want a popcorn machine here. One thing I learned about that machine at the end of the day, everything smells like popcorn. Like literally, you fire one of these off in the apartment, everything literally smells like popcorn. I'm like, no, this thing's too big. All right, let me see. What's it, $37? What's it make? It makes 12 cups of popcorn. $37 on Amazon. You know why I'm getting one of these? It's not for me. I'm going to contact the company, throw my business tax wholesale license, and get these things on discount. Some of these, the gallons are going to come with a free popcorn machine. I like to give away free stuff. It's fun. Yeah, it's going to come with a free popcorn machine. So I was looking for something not too big, not too small. $37. My wholesale license on this, man. I'll get this pretty much for a good price and give these away for free. And it does 12 cups. But before we give them away for free, we got to test one out. Make sure this thing is going to do what it's designed to do. Because I don't want to buy a bunch of these, find out they don't work correctly, and then I got customers going to be bothered by this. So I'm going to get this bad boy right here, get it shipped over here, test it out, do a little video on it and everything. And then I want something really cool looking. That is a cool look to it. And then we get it'll come in another box, by the way. So you'll get 2 tracking numbers. We're just going to ship the whole thing in the box anyway. I ship the entire thing right in the original box that came in. So yeah, with the gallon kits, you get a free popcorn machine, and I like that thing too. But before we actually put that in there, matter of fact, let me get all this what we need from here.
hot air machine.
Oh, wait.
Now, isn't this just the cutest little popcorn machine you've ever made? I have this warming up because it's important that you do allow the machine to warm up a little bit, put a little bit of popcorn in there, let it rest for a minute. I'm going to show you how to measure. I always use Orville red cracker. That's just my favorite personal preference. Now, this little lid right here is also a measuring cup, and you can kind of see it's telling you right here, don't overfill. You want it in single file, because if you overfill, that means you're going to get more uncooked popcorn kernels in your popcorn. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of that on here.
This is nice because the big one that I had, I popped popcorn that thing one time. I had more popcorn than I ever needed. It was just too much. Then it just sits in there. This is pretty nice.
Oil or butter or anything to the machine itself, just put it on your popcorn. We really like this one, this movie theater flavored oil, as well as they have a movie theater butter flavored salt. I love the white cheddar salt as well.
White cheddar's good.
Or
They got the buffalo too.
a little bit of melted butter, but make sure you pour it in here and not in the machine. Let's go ahead and turn on the machine so you can see how it works. I did let it warm up a little, so it shouldn't take long for it to start popping. To clean this machine, it's really easy. You literally just damp cloth wipe it down. Make sure you get all the extra popcorn kernels and so forth out. And it's really just super clean, easy to clean. Just wipe down. Here we go. And it's so fun. The kids love it. It makes movie night a little extra special when you have something fun like this.
All right, we're going to basically pack in a free popcorn machine. Mind, this is going to come separately, so you'll have another tracking number with this one. And this will come with all gallon sizes. But before we do this, I'm going to order one, get it here, test it out, see how it works, and then by the time we launch the product, which we have to have it done before the summer, anybody orders a gallon, you'll get one of these for free from us. Okay, let me see. I like this machine. Let's go save it because I'm gonna pick this thing up. No, it's a company who basically I know them. I bought my popcorn machine from them. Oh, this thing's gonna work out quite fine because I bought my popcorn machine, my floor standing popcorn machine from them. Okay, I'm gonna contact their company. They always have some kind of sales department or wholesale department, and we just send over our documents, and then we just get what we need to get from them. Because I'm not paying the price that they're paying here, but yeah, that's what we'll do from there. Okay. One of these days, we're gonna have to set up with one of these bad boys in it for free. One of these days, I'm gonna have the ultimate movie package. It'll even come with a popcorn machine. I should throw a cotton candy machine in there too, but some people might not be a big fan of cotton candy. I don't know. But anyway, everybody loves popcorn. I don't know. I've never met a person that like a popcorn. All right, let me see. Let's go here. So let's see. Go back here a minute. All right, let me see. FLE. Oh, copy down all the information and just erased it that fast. But I want to copy from here. Jeez. I need something from here to add in back and forth. Let me see. Okay. Come on. Give it. Okay, there we go. I need this. We'll come back and grab that and put it in there too. Let me see. Let's get this right here. What do we got for time? Time is ticking. Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay, so this is what you want. I'm gonna put this right here for right now. I just need this here so I can get information off of it. Okay. More summary and help with summary. Okay. Now the reason why we're choosing the spray over the roll, because we have to go through an inflatable screen. That's why. You don't ever want to roll an inflatable screen, not ever. And you'll find out it doesn't go well at all, period. I've done it already, didn't go well. So we don't do roll over inflatable screens. We spray over those babies. And the problem you have when you're doing front and rear, the transparent surface, that has to be sprayed on. You can't roll that, because what happens, you get that blotchy look to it. Somebody did it in a demonstration on a screen they had outside. Not only wasn't picking up a high enough white level, but it came up blotchy. And some areas were lighter and some areas were darker because they were blotched. Now, if you do a 2-coat application on that, that screen is no longer going to be front and rear anymore. So that doesn't work either. All right, let me see. FLE. FLE. Let's see. Paperwork, please. Superior. Superior. Infinity. 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 Black. Outside CINEMAX. Sorry. CINEMAX. 200 screen. This is not a part of the summer sale. Mix in the summer. Our new spray on outside movie theater Infinity Black, Infinity Black, Infinity Black, FINFININFINITI. I actually got that correct. Okay, usually outside theater, outside black should be CINEMAX. Outside CINEMAX projector screen paints. We have these in 32s paints. Let's see. Turn your washed out outdoor white projection screens into an OLED like ambient light rejecting high performance projection screen. All right, let me see right here. Let's see. Projection screen. Let's see. Bring new life to your backyard movie theater experience. Upgrade your outdated white projector screens with our easy spray on 1-coat application. Application. One, and then application. Which is perfect for inflatable projection screens, fixed frame screens, projector screens, fixed frame projector screens, and motorized projection screens. Should be an S there, talking about more than one screen. All right. No more washed out. No more washed out. No more washed out worries. No more washed out worries. No more washed out worries. No more expensive projectors. More expensive projectors to fix the solution. More expensive projectors to fix the solution. See, operate in earlier hours and display the most beautiful, vivid, brilliant colors, Snow White, and insane Ultra Infinity 1 contrast levels. It's perfect. Fully weatherproof and ultra short though compatible. Resolution compatibility 720p, 1080p, and 4K. New FLE gain color Infinity Black 1. It's spray-on application only. Available in 1 gallon, 1 gallon, 200-inch screen, $379, 32, 115 screen, 270, 74. Okay. Screen paint activation time 6 p.m. and up. Minimum lumens required for the 6 p.m. is 4,000. After 6 p.m., 1,000. But we're going to get it to 5. Because I'm going to see if we can do it. Okay, so that's right there. It's a nice little summary piece right there. So we're going to take all of this. Do we need? We don't need, actually. If you come down here, let me see. I'm going to get this color off of here. This is for the summer sale. It's not part of the summer sale. Okay, let's get this in here. Bolt this up a little bit. No, don't take that bolt off. You're doing too much. Let's bring this up over to this right here. There we go. Put that in there. Okay. Hey, chunky boy. Chunky boy. Let me see. Okay. So let's start off in here. Let's go over to the C here. Let's see that color. What's the color? Color Infinity One Black. Let's see. This one will be on the showcase. It's not required. Let me see. 1 gallon, 200-inch screen. 200. Aspect ratio 69, 1610, 235.1. Advanced color for gaming. Yes. Advanced color for white level heightener. Level 5. Pure infinity black levels. Let me see color. That has to come out of there. Color is going to be infinity black now. That one. Name of product. Let's see. We got right here. Give me a. Can we click on that? FLE. Oh, we can't copy from there? Why can't we copy from there? That doesn't make any sense why you can't copy from there. All right, let me see. Not a problem. Let me see. 1 gallon available application. That's part of the other second one. Name of the product. Take all this out. And this here. Name of the product is Capsule. Capsule. Superior Infinity and beyond. Infinity black. Outside CINEMAX. Sorry. CINEMAX. Okay. CINEMAX. All right. Let's see. Paint 1 count 200. As ratio size and color. Number 5, Lumen. Let's see. Color. And it's not an alpha. It's not an alpha. Category class would be Black Series Edition. Black Series Edition. Let's see, front projection. Nope, this stuff is front and rear. You know that? It's front and rear technology. The spray on. We'll do that. Front and rear technology. Need it for rear projection screens when the custom inflatables have to be front and rear. You'll have problems if you don't. Let's see, no category class. Category class. Ultra short though compatible, 180-degree viewing angle, projector mapping application. No, we're not going to do it. Should we do it on there? No, we got a projector mapping application for it already. We don't even need it on here. Not even necessary. We got a formula designed for projector mapping. Let's see. Best use outside between 6 an hour at 4,000 in the beginning. We could do 5,000. We could do it at 4. No problem. Okay. Best use outside in the evening hours of 6 p.m. We're going to get that down to 5. Even with do some testing on that. I'm going to get it down to 5 at 1,000. If I get it down at 5 at 1,000, that's going to be really good. I mean, extremely good. We get 1,000. This is what you should have if you're got a product and someone's planning to have it's outdoor compatible. What time does the screen activate outside? If it activates at 6 o'clock, what required projector is needed to get it to react right at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock or whatever you have it out there? After it reaches that particular peak time, after that peak time, what projectors can we use? Can we drop to 1,000? Is it ultra short though? All that stuff has to come out. You literally have to have all this involving outside. So if you're saying it's weatherproof and it's outside, that's not enough information. You're really missing a ton of information. Let me see. So we have best use outside. Okay, hour. Okay. Best use direct sunlight. So between 6 o'clock and 4 o'clock to 1,000 looks enough. Using direct sunlight we're 4K, but I do want to put down C. Okay. Let's see. Best use outside in hours between 6 p.m. This is still negotiable. Even the hours before then up from 8 o'clock. Should be from 8 o'clock, just in case. We'll have it at 7, but we'll probably come in and change just before we sell it. At 7, use 7 p.m. and up projectors of 1,000 lumens. Okay, it's right there. We have the top of my notes. Okay, we don't need this here anymore because we already utilized that already. Fully weatherproof. I do want to put that again down in that one section. One section right here. Fully ultra short though compatible. Fully weatherproof and ultra short though compatible. Can be used with ultra short though projectors outside. Let me see. Sorry. Use note. Say, oh, don't do that. Trust me, like, don't do it. Don't even try it. Don't do it. If you do this, I have a policy that says that we're not shipping you back check at all. We're not shipping you any gray, whatever. Don't do that. You follow the guidelines. Read through the guidelines. Because again, as I said before, this is why we put all this information in here. So all this stuff I type in here, go to somebody else's site, you don't even have half this stuff in here. We type all this information in here, do all this testing, so that way you're fully acknowledgeable of everything. Not half it and give you half the information. The other half, you don't know what the freak they're talking about. Yeah, everything in there. So do not use this with your Valva, WeMax, or whatever projector you're using at the end of the day, thinking that, oh, it'll work. It's not going to work at all. Just don't do it. Because you're going to be stuck with it. On this series, you're going to be stuck with it. And you can sit there and go, well, I'll take you to court. Knock yourself out. Go ahead. I'm sure the judge at the end of the day, we told you we don't support the machine. We don't support it. Do not force it. We don't support it. And I'm not buying the machine to tell you that we don't support it. I'll tell you we just don't support it. So if you do get one of these and say you contact me and you say, okay, we made a mistake. We basically should have read through the specifications. Can you help me find a projector that I can use? Yeah, we can do that. Probably much less cheaper than you pay for that thing at the end of the day, and we'll have better results. And I got plenty of merchants and people I do business with that we can get you really nice projectors. If you haven't bought a projector yet and you're not sure what to buy, we can help you with that and save you a ton of money. So, you know, but if you try to make that, some people do, they say, well, my projector, I believe, does all this. It's not about what you believe. It doesn't work for us. You can't force your opinion to say that you have to support that. No, we don't. It doesn't work. So please just honor and respect our specification sheet and just don't do it. I got to contact somebody too after this because we're going to send them out this product for free. They're going to be doing some demonstrations for us. They're going to have customer reviews on this showing the product off. Summertime's coming, people. Summertime's better coming. That's why I wanted to get ready for the summertime. We know that the Alpha CINEMAX has it, but we basically couldn't do inflatables with that stuff. Now we can do inflatables. Now you can go out there and get yourself a white inflatable screen. You can do an unboxing. Get one, get over here, spray the screen in, set everything up. We're going to unbox our projectors, old projectors, nothing expensive, nothing's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Everything we're going to show you in the demonstration you can afford. And then get fantastic results. To take an elite yard master out there, show you get to high grade certified. Couldn't care less about these other paints out here. We're not in your category. We don't get clout for you at the end of the day. We get clout for the big boy screens. So the elite screens, any one of them high grade certifies. Even when these screens are not even name brand, these screens are white screens. We get more clout for them. So we're going into the demonstration. If the grays, when they get involved, which they usually do, we'll do demonstrations. I'm not going to buy your product. I'm not going to waste my time with it. It's a headache. I've been through it already. I don't care. But what we'll do is we'll show you why gray screen won't work at all, period. And usually when we got to go through this, you know, we got to go through all the time, the criers, because they'll come in and go, well, it's not my product at the end of the day, so, show me. Here we go. We can use network gray and you guys won't even touch it. Literally, it's your kryptonite at the end of the day is network gray. If I really wanted to shut you down real quick and do demonstrations and claim something to be your stuff, I can use network gray. You won't touch it. That stuff has been around for a while. We did those tests like what, 3 years ago? I think 2 or 3 years ago, and no one's really done that. Only one person actually did it. You got to give him credit on that one. He did actually do it. It didn't go well for him. He failed miserably, but he did do it. So you got to give them credit right there. But other than that, the rest of them, they didn't go near it with a 10-foot pole. So again, no, gray screens do not work outside. They just don't. I'm sorry to bust your bubble, Skippy, but it's the truth. They don't work outside. Let me see. And then we got to do black surfaces and all that stuff because this requires black versus black. Because again, you know, people say, well, we can take a black sheet and do the same thing. We'll show you. As a matter of fact, we have this demonstration test right on the site. You can go check it out. All right, we got drywall, whatever. I don't know why you would paint this on drywall outside. I mean, you can use it for inside. You can use it for inside if you want. It's inside coating. It's designed for it. It's just many of strong points are outside. So then that would be a problem. Do not paint on. Nope, we can take that out now. You can paint on install. Let's see. Okay, wait, hold on for a minute. Do not paint on portable vinyl screens. That we still have to test. See, because the vinyl screen portable is not stationary. So since it's not stationary, this is a screen you're going to take and you're going to fold up when you get done with it. And you're going to stick it in your garage or wherever you're going to have it at. And if you take this screen and you pull it apart, it could stick and you could rip up your screen. So we don't know that yet until we actually do that test. So we don't know about that yet. See if it'll stick or not. If it sticks, then we advise you not to go near it. See? Now you see all this stuff that I'm reading? This is just on outside. This is why, if you're not seeing this in the specification, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Okay, do not use paintbrushes. You definitely don't use a paintbrush or foam rollers. We'll mark the screen, and you can't even use them. And then know if this is a spray on application only. So we have to take this out. This is going to be taken out because this is spray on only. Let's see. For indoor For indoor spray on applications. From display applications, well, use a ventilated environment, just in case when used for indoors, indoor and outdoor technology. Spray on application roll on. Let's see. Spray on. Spray on. Now, for those people that may be intimidated by the paint sprayer, I'm going to show you how easy it is to use. Not hard to do. Very easy to do. You know. And before you know it, you'll be spraying everything with this paint sprayer. You won't be intimidated by it anymore. Don't worry, I'm not busting on you. I was intimidated. I got a Wagner 590, my first paint sprayer, and that thing came in a case. It came with a whole bunch of utensils and tools and stuff with it, and it was a very powerful sprayer. And yeah, I was intimidated. It was my first time using one like that. I was intimidated like I don't know what. Learned some valuable things while I was painting that thing too. Remember why we tell you to wear safety glasses? Because if you're painting a screen that's bigger than you, guess where the rest of that paint's going to come down? In your face. That's where it's going to come down. Right there in your face. So when you wear the mask, our stuff basically does not require you to wear a mask, but you wear a mask anyway. Anything that becomes airborne, you have a mask on. Because you're going to breathe it in. You know, that's why I don't understand, like I told you, that when I worked in the restaurant business, the bakery section, these guys back there throwing all this flour around, you're breathing all that stuff in. Why don't they require them to wear a mask? Because it might not affect you a couple of weeks. Try a couple years later on and see what happens. So they should require them to wear masks, but that stuff becomes airborne. All right, let me see. We got spray on one case, spray on one coat application. Note when using a paint sprayer, please use safety. Use safety. Your capital there. Use safety. Use a should be use a safety mask, not use. Use a. Use a safety mask and safety glasses. Glasses for indoor use. Spray on applications using a well-ventilated environment. Do not use paintbrushes or foam rollers. This will mark up your screen. Foam rollers, or nap. This will mark up your screen. Okay, is that there? All right, let me see. Who am I kidding at the end of the day? I know myself. Sometimes I try to come off like, we got to play by the rules and do the rules. Yeah, we'll send you out some to fix it. Because I'm not going to have anybody sit there. I mean, do please read through this stuff, okay? Because that's why we put it in there for you. But this stuff costs me money at the end of the day. But I mean, we're blessed. We're table gets blessed. Lord takes care of us. So if you basically have a projector, well, we still can't do anything for you if you had the knockoff, because we still can't see anything. We don't have anything out there. We'd rather go with the black outside. 100%. It's just much better. Black technology works much better outside. It's better than gunmetal outside. It's just way better. We just advise you just get a projector. Just go buy a projector from eBay. You get one for cheaper, and if you don't know what to buy or what to shop for, you're not familiar with it, I can navigate and help you get one, or just find one for you and send you a link, which we usually do. Okay, 110 ultra short though compatible, just the category right there, name blah. Okay, we have, let me see, 1 gallon, 200 screen. Okay, we got that already in there, and that's already put an aspect ratio, so we don't need. Oh, is that part of the? Or is that this sheet we have up here for writing everything down on? Okay, yeah, that's part of this right here. All right, so spray on application we can't put in yet because we don't have that one for this one, so that has to go and wait to get that in there. And we have the time put in, right? Yeah, we have the time put in. So let me see one for a minute. Okay, surface Okay, we can put down, okay. Do not paint on portable vinyl screens. We still have to wait on this right here. Portable vinyl screens. Let's see, mark. This is for me. Mark as NA, because we have to be NA. Or mark as needs to be tested. Tested. That's for me. Those are my notes for myself that I put in there to remind myself to test that surface. Okay. If you're folding down for storage, so we don't know that yet. Do not use on volley. We definitely know that from a door. Polyester tarp does not work well with any of our stuff. I don't know why it just doesn't work. Stucco or rough canvases surfaces, definitely that. All right. Then cardboards, don't paint over that either. But the inflatable projection screens, is a go. That is a go. All right. Perfect for upgrading motorized projection screens, fixed range screen, projector screens, and inflatables, inflatable projection screens with non-cracking or peeling worries. Okay. Do not paint on portable screens. And I put down mark as need to be tested. So we have to test the portable screens. If you have a screen that is PVC, okay, it's a PVC surface, it's stationary, which means it's not going anywhere. Just stay on that spot. You're good with that. But if this is a screen you're taking down and you're folding back up, this could be a problem. So we have to make sure that works. So in order to do that, we're going to have to buy like maybe 4 or 5 of these surfaces, because maybe we could have one that actually works and we can advise that one to work. That's the one that will work with us, but the rest of them don't. So we have to buy a couple of these and do them. So yeah, this is where you basically are going to be trial and error. What's going to work and what's not going to work when it comes to that surface. And once that screen is damaged, there's no way to fix it whatsoever. If you try to paint over it, you're going to see parts of the screen where the paint peeled off and some didn't. So you're going to have this kind of like uneven surface, which is going to look absolutely awful. It's kind of like where someone basically doesn't properly take the paint off a wall and they paint right back over top of it. You can see where the previous paint was still there. It's going to do that. So it's going to be very ugly. So that's why we need to test several different surfaces to make sure 100% we're sure it's going to have this issue. And it might be a different surface that may work. Might find something new. We don't know. So that's a good thing about testing. Okay. No stucco or no stucco canvases, no rough canvases, none of that right there. Okay, please note when painting the fabric, when painting the fabric, add 2 coats. This is one right there. Important 2 coats. Try add our product. That's for basically on canvas surfaces. You can do it that way. Okay, that's something involving company. All right. Really, actually, if someone ordering 10 gallons containers, please note all orders are made to order. Okay, that has to be there too. On top of that, and batch number and all that stuff, it has to be there. Okay, good. All right, so that's all in there, and then we need a summary in there. The specification sheet. This is supposed to be in red, and it should be bold. It should be bold and it should be in red. It's a policy. All right, put that in there. Batch number guarantee. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, can we bold this? I need to bold this. Put a bold on that. Okay. Oh, it was a bold on it. Duh. There we go. All right, spray on application demonstration. Demo. Coming soon. Okay, let's see. So have free worldwide shipping. Free worldwide shipping. Please use indoor only, which we can do both on ours. Indoor and outdoor with this one. It's designed for both. All right, we need the summary. No, that's not the summary. That's a summary. Okay, take this, bring this all the way down here.
You're watching YouTube, but did you know there's a YouTube music app where you can listen to playlists based on whatever mood you're in? Get YouTube Music Premium.
All right, let's see. Summary. Please note, this product will only support name brand projectors. It has to be in red again. Okay, it's on there. Outside, let me see. Should be outside lumen requirements. Outside lumen requirements. Outside lumen requirements. Let's see. Outside lumen requirements. Shut up compatible again, black suit, this FLE. Name of product. Okay, FLE. Why do we have it here? Oh, that's in the game right there. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, all that's from there. Let's bring this up a little more. All right, let me see. National guarantee. The demonstration is coming soon. All right, let me see. I need this. Heightener, front and rear technology. Okay, time spray on application only, one coat. Please note that this is not a physical screen, but a screen paint. Another thing you have to have on here is you have to state that it's not a physical screen, because you'll have people coming and going, is this an actual physical projection screen? And they'll think the inflatable screens are actually physical, when you have to state that, nope, it is actually a screen paint and not a physical screen. Please note that this is not a physical screen, but a screen paint. So that really has to be in there, because it happened to me when I first started off. I'll have people saying, "What are you selling, the fixed frame screens? He's selling the frames?" Like, no, it's the paint. It's like when you see something that says, "Oh, this and that," it's not involved with this product. It's just here for advertisement, stuff like that. All right, so it has to go right here. There we go. All right. We have here 1 gallon at $370. 1 gallon at $378. $378. Inventory is 0 because it's not available yet. All right, and let's see. Okay. Okay, receiving pen. Let me see. One quart, 32 ounces. Screen size of 150 inches. And price tag is $274. Let me see. Oh, come on. It's got to be in there somewhere. Let me just put that file in there. Oh. White shade is not available. We don't know yet until we finish testing. We do know it just has to be out before summer. So all tests have to be done. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. Okay. So finish. Now we go in at the 32, 200. We're gonna see we got the what do I have on there? We do have 69. Okay, cool. All right, now we go in and we duplicate again. This time we make it the 32. Everything's already done, so that's all done. So we're going to reduplicate everything, and we just have to change up some of the basics in it because it's going to be a 32 instead of a 1 gallon. So we change it out. This is the fastest way to do it. 32 ounces. So let me say this is April, which is going to be over soon. We have May. We're literally going to have this thing done before the first week. It's all going to be testing. The second week in May, we're literally going to have this thing done. We're all testing intact, which means I got to go order stuff from Elite Screens. I got to get their outside surfaces over here, and we got to get the projectors over here. Everything has to be done, and we have to have everything set up so all testing can be completed, because the tests are very important. We're going to need that to show that off. And we have to do multiple spray down applications. All that stuff's going to be done and finished. Oh, I forgot to add to this. Oh, we got to go back to the other one, because I got to put the whatchamacallit for the popcorn machine. We got to buy the popcorn machine. We got to test it. Should get a free popcorn machine with this thing. All right. Sorry about that. I was just stretching. I'm tired. We got generated AI. We don't do that stuff. Okay, let's see. This is the 32. So the 32 is going to paint the screen size of 150 inches. 150 inches. So you can do paint. Let's see, paint a projecting screen size. It should be really up. To 150 inch screen. 150 inch. Okay, that's what we need in there. And price. $274. So we already have people already lined up for this. You'll get a chance to see demonstrations of someone actually painting the screen, and besides us, showing off the screen in their backyard and displaying it. You'll get a chance to see tons of demonstrations on that. And you know, it's not the other guy. It's actually a couple of other people that are going to be doing these demonstrations for us. One is actually a few more customers who actually previously have our products already from a couple of years back. So they bought more stuff. So I was going to, they purchased, one of them purchased something, and, oh, was it the screen that came in? The one that came, the screen was cracked. It cracked, and we did the test, and nothing would happen at all, period. That individual right there, nice customer to the like I said, very nice customer, abide by the ship back policy, and that's what we like to see. On top of that, the ship back policy also too helps our company out, because it shows that we can guarantee that our products work. No better way to have a customer ship it back, do a live stream for everybody to see it, and back the product up 100%. So she has several outdoor screens. I'm talking to her, and I'm like, hey, it would be nice, you know, if we could send you out something. It's a new product. She's going to get it for free. Well, actually, you already paid for that. I'm not sure she already has, but we're going to send this out on top of that. I did upgrade her product and give her something else, but we'll send her out this for free, and she'll do a couple of videos for us, and then we'll go basically show those demonstrations off so you can see another customer with it. So that's us doing the demonstrations. And she has an inflatable screen that has front and rear, which is going to be fantastic for this stuff. I can't wait to show that off. All right, let me see. Oh, it's there. This is not available yet, like I said, until we get the testing and everything done. So we're going to be cracking at it quite a bit. Well, we got the labels and everything all finished. Okay. All right. I want to put down on this one. We'll save this here. So these are already completed and locked in. They're right there. The 1 gallon, I want to add in the popcorn machine. I'll put down a bonus popcorn machine. I'm going to test it out myself. And then I'm just going to give it to the people that live inside the other house over there. They run over there. They can have it, because I'm not going to use it over here. Quite frankly, no. So they can have it. I was supposed to be painting the screen up over there. You know that? I just haven't got around to it. We're just so busy. And he's supposed to have a screen painted up in his place too. I haven't got around to it. And I'm supposed to be designing 2 screens for both of my neighbors next door, which I say are senior citizens. And I want to put screens over there for them so they can watch the screens outside. So I'm pretty sure I'll just take a day off and just knock everybody out and be done. I don't work on Sunday, so I guess it'll be a Saturday. But then now I can't do Saturday, because Saturday I go visit my mother. So it'll have to be on a Friday. This is what I was explaining to about the smoke lounge. Like I said, nice people at the end of the day, but you know, trying to people understand is we don't do installs. Like until I get a crew to come in and do that, we don't do installs. So if I know you and I'm a friend of you and I do an install for you, I do it because we're friends, but I don't do installs. We send you down the product. It's very simple, very easy to do. We've done dozens of screens to share how easy it is, and that's what we involve. But I explained to some people that I'm busy. I'm really, really busy. I'm really busy. So, you know, when most people are asleep, I'm working. So when you see those slideshows pop up and shorts and stuff pop up, I'm working. And people are asleep when I'm actually working. I don't see me yawning on camera or falling asleep on camera because, you know, I work 24 hours on the clock. Not that I'm complaining. I love what I do. But if I tell you that I have an open window, take the open window. Because if you don't, you'll probably never see me. Never see me. Because I'm so busy. I just don't have the time. Right now, I literally had to be in here at 6 o'clock to do this and get all this done. And it's 8:43. And I have to be out the door by 10. And I still, once I'm done here with this, I only loaded it to one page. I have 16 of these Facebook fan pages. I have a room for people to come in and chat and talk about projectors, like a forum site, and I have other forum sites I'm on. So I want to be able to show this off. And I got myself in one of those backyard home theater setups so we can advertise this technology over there. They don't mind you advertising over there. They really don't, which I like. Because by other people advertising, I found some stuff that I really like to paint on now. All right, let me see. This is going to come with a popcorn machine. Popcorn machine. And we're going to show you, these are the projectors we're ordering. Not that one right there, but these are the projectors we're ordering. This and the NEC. We're definitely getting the NEC projector. I got to get a second one of those. And this is going to come with a popcorn machine. The gallons are going to come with a popcorn machine. But let me test this machine out first. So it gets my seal of approval. That wasn't it. Where's the whistle? Here we go. That's what I want. And this is what we're going to do. Because I like to add free stuff in there. This is going to come with, this one's going to come with the free popcorn machine. The 1 gallon will come with the free popcorn machine. All right. And the 32 ounces will come with free outdoor lights. So, and you get something good in each box. We've always tried to give away free stuff. At one point, I gave away free sound bars. What do you call the spray cannons, the air paint sprayers? We gave away those for free. Black alcohol for free. LED lights for free. And at one point, we had a kit that came with the rollers. It came with paint tape. It came with drop-off cloth. It came with everything. With the whole complete kit. All right, so let's get this over here like so. So this is all in here. Wait, is this the 32 or went to 1 gallon? Okay, okay. Oops, too far over. Right here. Right there. And put it down. Free. Oh wait, that's what? Oh, that's on our end. Okay. I didn't say free popcorn on here, did it? Probably does come with some popcorn. Usually it comes with some kind of sample pack of popcorn and butter. It probably does. I don't know. The other one we got did come with a sample pack. Let me see. That's what I was putting it there. So the LED lights you're going to give you are going to be completely weatherproof, because they have to be weatherproof. Because if not, they're going to get jacked up. Right. Alright, what do we have? Why is it saying... Okay, let me go put this in again, because I don't like how this is coming up on here. So I'm going to take this out and do this again, put this back in here again, see what's coming up on here. It says free. Alright, see what says free from us, but 12 cups of hot popcorn machine with measuring cap, oil-free vintage movie theater. Free. Why does it keep saying free in here? Because it doesn't say free here. It does say free here. Alright, so it says popcorn machine, hot air conditioning, measuring cap, oil free. Okay, that's what it said for oil free. Okay. I was like, why does it keep saying? I want to take something out and then basically don't have it correct. Oh, that's it. We're going to buy one of these. That's actually going to be the easiest screen to do. We'll tell you why we buy it. We do the unboxing on it. Okay, I want to make sure we got this right. Okay, that's good. Alright, now it's coming here. That's all Gucci. Alright, let me separate this. So this is separated from that. Alright, now let's go realign all this back up again. And put everything back to where it was at. Alright, that comes to the free popcorn machine. Let me just stand out a little bit more. That's better. I want that to stand out a little bit more. Okay, so that's a free popcorn machine with that one. And then over here, we're going to do some outdoor LED lights. We'll do about 16 feet free LED light. Okay, so we'll go with this one here. Be nice. And we're going to put in free. Let's see. 16 feet of free. Weatherproof LED lights. All right, that's already in there. Open it up a little bit there. All right, I'm gonna order my ingredients, get ready, and right now I'm gonna use my Wagner 150 or 250, wherever it is. I'm gonna use that as paint spray right now. Let me see. Out of stock. Okay, cool. Let's go to save. The promo page for 32 ounces. Do we have a let me see what I gotta do here first. Let me see, because I could literally do the promo page here too at the same time. This allows us to be able to advertise on the other pages because we don't want anything to be separate. Let me see. Where are you? Did you not pop up? Okay, I can get you in there. Let's go get you real quick. basic. I need the basic. The basic. The basic. The basics. This is what we need. All right. Copy this. Save that. Need a notebook. A notebook. Jeez. Notebook. Okay, here we go. All right, do we have wraparound format? Word wrap. All right, that's better. All right, let me see. Okay, 16 feet. Let me see. Okay, let me see. We need okay, 1 gallon. We gotta bring it down a little more. 1 gallon. 1 gallon. Let's see. Screen size. 200 inches. 16.9. 16.9. Let's see. Price. What's the price on this thing? The price should have been. No price. I just wrote the price on a few minutes ago. Literally, it's right here. I got it. This other way. Come on. Price on it 378. 378. 378. 378. All right. Come off that one. Machine. Oh no, ground it. Where's the photo at? Comes with a free popcorn machine. Okay. 32 ounce. Are we popping pages up at the top? I don't know why. 32 ounce. 32 ounce. Let's see, screen size. 150 inches. 16.9. Oops. 9. Price. We just had it right here. $274. Price. $274. Okay. Let's see. 16 feet of weather. Other, really? Weather. Let's see. Proof. LED lights. Okay, let me see. We don't need to have this here. I already established that already on that one. I have this here. The summary is over there already. Show me that there. Put this up here. Where's the font? Font. Let's see. You got George on here. George. That's much better. All right. Now, just to make sure we got all this goody gumdrops. Got it. All no mistakes. I don't got any mistakes in there. Yeah, if you're writing specification sheets for a long freaking time, I get some once in a while, I get a couple of them in there, but I'm surprised. I'm happy when I don't have any of them in there like that. All right, let me see. I'm gonna go back over here, and let me see. We have the specification sheet. Wait, where are we outside on the outskirts of that? Really? Where did we go that quick? Oh, hold on. Do we save it? Did it open up another window? What did I do? Scan this real quick. All right, we are already there. Okay, we're good. Okay, that's already in there. That's good to go. Everything's all correct. Yeah, that's in there. Okay, let me see that for a minute. I gotta put those pictures in a separate file. Yeah, that's his Facebook account. You know, that's for the investigators. That's for them. That's all for them. That's what all that is. So if you pop up and say, oh, there's pictures of that guy. Yeah, it is in there. Yeah, we duplicated his page. Because again, I have to bring him to court and we need to know who he is, where he's at, and where he's residing at and everything. Not to pay these people to take care of this. So it's blessed to get that information, which we needed, and that's why the file's in there. When I'm done, it'll be put into a separate folder, so when I bring it up, no one can see anything. All right, let me see. Let me go get what we need from here. Now I need to save this download to that file, to the books file. Let's see. That's the acoustic. Where is OLED outside? Let me see. I'm sticking shoot small short videos, so you can put videos in here too. Also, I had to call them in a few minutes. I'm gonna be calling them pretty soon. The other machine's gonna come with this. Yeah. The reason why I explain that because I have people. I got people who literally take my videos and they zoom up on them. And they go all through my videos and stuff. That's when I realized when I saw that nonsense that when I was down in my workshop, I basically would be moving around in the workshop and they'd just be zooming around trying to figure if they can figure out how my stuff is made. So I would deliberately just leave stuff laying around just to mess them up. That I know would just jack the screen up. Just leave it up there. That's what you get for basically looking around in there people's videos. But anyway, yep. And they'll probably say, oh, but he has his picture, he's stalking. I'm not stalking anybody. I don't do that nonsense at the end of the day. That information's in there is for the lawyers are going to be involved in that, the private investigator that's involved, that's within the police. They're the only ones that have access to that. I'm shocked he left his entire page exposed that way, when he, especially if you're doing dirt at the end of the day and your page is literally exposed that like that. Yeah. Duplicated his entire page. All right, let me see. They're gonna leave that right there. That's a popcorn machine. I'm gonna be giving away for free. I'm gonna get one for myself. Get over here, test it out, do my review on it and everything, and after that, give it to the people over here because they can have it. Popcorn. I gotta buy lights too, and I gotta review those. We're not doing the ropes. The ropes are a little expensive, and they don't make them weatherproof anyway. So they do make them weatherproof, but they're expensive. Let me see. Okay, oh, that's in there. That's Gucci. Good deal. Let's go up here and let's get save. But you are going to get good lights. They're going to be good outdoor lights. I've used them before. All right, that's already completed and done. Let me see. Here too on top, but I'll get around that later. I don't got time right now. We just need the basics done, and I still got to take this sheet right here and transfer it over there. All right, so let's see. We got the black shop. We'll be adding some more customer demonstrations into also more on-site demonstrations. And there's our black versus black up there, and they're there, right there on display. All right, cool. They activated their in, but you can't buy them until we get done all testing. Let me see. I need to go to get a copy of. No, we don't need a copy of that. Where's the other one that we need a copy of? I just wrote it. Literally just wrote it. There we go. We need a copy of this. Oh, what did you do that for? Oh, God. Did I jack that up? Please tell me I just did not just jack that up. Did I just jack it up? I think I jacked it up. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I wrote all that in there for the specification sheet and I destroyed it that fast by pressing something else. Why? Why? I was almost done. I've done my work. My goodness, I gotta go back and do that all over again. It has to be done. Gee whiz. Really, Bird? Seriously? You tell me we got that. We didn't save it. We didn't save it. Oh, man. I can't believe I just did that. I really can't believe I just did that. Please tell me we have access to that somewhere. Why would you do that? I hit cut. That's literally what I hit. Okay. It's work. It's what I got to go through in life. Let's get it done. Damn it. With all that crap, turn around and just basically delete the entire thing. Ugh! Where's the chargers? I need a charger for this thing. Ugh! I'm gonna be a little bit late. I gotta get this done because I need that. That's the promo page demonstration. I need that for it. I gotta upload this on multiple sites, and we need one thing that describes all of it. And I go in and delete the entire thing. Like I deleted all of it, literally. Where do I have this at anyway? It's the specification sheet. It's literally the specification sheet, but it has some other stuff on it. So let's go. Wait a minute. It's right here. Oh, I'm glad I backed stuff up. This is one of my pet peeves of backing everything to freak up. I'm glad I did this because I had to put it here for the spline checker, so we have it here. Woo! Woo! Wait, did I put the company's information? Don't be screwing around, bird, because you already messed up the first time on this. Do I have the information where you can get it from? Blah, 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 blah. Lead-proof lights, weatherproof, blah, 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 battery guarantee, blah, 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 blah. Okay, everything's right here. Okay. It's all there. All right, now I need you to go here and put in free world watching launch date. Let's see.
Did you know that there's a YouTube Music app where you can also listen to the EDM version?
Launch date.
Of course, the original version. Get YouTube Music Premium.
Available. Available. Only. Don't we have all that stuff for the? Yeah, we can put that in there. I can literally put that in there. When I hit the other page, I can literally put that in there. I don't need to put it here because I can put that right there, right on the page. I just need to make sure we have this saved. We just did a few minutes ago because that was a freaking fiasco for you. All right, let me see. Everything's there. It's all there. Gucci. Okay, don't mess this up, please. I really have to do that all over again. All right, that's there. Copy. Do not cut. That's what I did. I hit cut and gone. All right, now let's go over here. Let's put it here. All right, so that's there. Everything's there. It's all there. All right, cool. Right now, let's put the save as and save our file. Great. Documents. Let's see. Infinity what? I can't remember also the idea of that one quick. Superior. It's supposed to be superior. You missed the superior. It's supposed to be SUPERIO or superior infinity. Black. CINEMAX. Info sheet. Sheet. Okay, the document sheet. Copy. Okay. Oh, we got the information. Okay, oh, that's there, so that's good. Just want to take this whole section out. Put this in instead.
Watch live sports with no hidden fees or long-term contracts. YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Okay, this summer's going to be fun. Oh. So we're going to buy some screens. We're going to paint half and halves so we can show you at the end of the day what the technology we have is going to be fantastic. I love the fact we got one for an inflatable screen. They're the hardest things to paint over. Now we're going to be able to show that off that you can actually convert that thing right there into an OLED like projection screen and do the half and half. So we have, I like these better. I told you these are my favorite screens to do because of the clips they have on them. Makes it so much easier to take the screen down, put it back up, take the screen, put it back up, than trying to freaking line up the freaking Velcro all the way across from here to here. And if you basically get it just off a little bit, or you just have a little gap in there, that line will pop up right in the middle of your screen. That's why I like these much better with the clips on them. So we got 15-inch. 15-inch. And what's the biggest I can get? It's the 24. That's the biggest I can get. And that's going to cost me $239. Like, we can recoat these suckers and ship them. Oh, I'm so sorry. Come here, Waffle Boy. Waffle Boy. Waffle Boy. Come here. Let me step on your tail. Here. Why are you so crawly? Why are you so crawly? There we go. My bad. Stepped on Waffle Boy's tail. That's his other nickname is Waffle Boy. All right, yeah, that's the biggest size they have right there. We definitely gonna grab that one right there. I'm doing this one right out in the park. At $239, yes, blow this sucker up. Is this front and rear? Oh, this is rear, boy. This is gonna be banging. Is it rear? Is it front and rear? Let me see. It's gonna make me snap. I swear it's gonna make me snap. I'll tell you why. This is why. See this? This is the fear of AI intelligence. This is why. This is false advertisement. So when we get it over here and we do ours, I guarantee you we don't pick that up without that coating attached to it. Even with the coating on it, that's pretty. What time of the day are we at? Look at this. Those orange ones are trash, man. They're trash. Number one, the spikes aren't that long. Just go out and buy some one. You know what you need to do? Just go buy the same spikes that they use for putting tents down. Them suckers are about that freaking long, because you know tent's gonna hit tons of wind. We're blowing back and forth. Don't even use the orange ones. We never use them. Your screen will go airborne. See that? That's messed up. That is so fake. Now that's good. Okay, hold on for a minute. That I did like right there. That's crap. Get rid of those. Go and get rid of ours. See that right there? You are not doing this ever. You're never going to do this. But we'll show you. We'll show you the demonstration. I might do all of these. I might get a bunch of these and do all of them. Because I do want to do a review on this fake nonsense at the end of the day. If you're going to be showing off an inflatable screen, show off the screen on what it's designed to do. Don't show this nonsense stuff like this AI nonsense at the end of the day. Because again, some people get fooled by this. That is so freaking phony. There is no way in the world that's going to happen. Now, I'll tell you what I did like. Now you see that? That's good. I like these right here because when the compressor, or whatever you want to call it, in here, that's basically blowing up the screen. You want it inside of here. You don't want it on the outside, because that thing gets kicked around. On top of that, you can't lay it flat to the wall, because you know you got this huge tube coming out with the compressor or whatever is tied around it, or the blower. You want to call it a blower? Just call it a blower. The blower tied around it. Yeah, all that right there, it becomes a headache. But it's already built in, much better. So that right there, I like that already from the door. And see the clamps? Easy, very easy. Clip, 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 clip. You're done. That's it. And then it has adjustables where you can make it even tighter if you want to. That whole Velcro system around, that's a freaking nightmare at the end of the day. I did one of them. I'll never do it again. See, easy. Clip it in, done. Oh, shoot. I just realized something. This is not even using the PVC material. This is using something completely different. I've used these before. I wonder if this is the screen we ordered, because I've used this surface before. This surface is fantastic. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, you can just reverse around to the side and just coat it with that product. It'll activate that black surface into an OLED. We'll do one. We'll paint one half with the technology on, and the other half turn around backward to show you the difference. You're going to see the white levels go dark on the one side. It's not coated. But we'll do it, because you know it's going to come up. It's going to come up because when we were painting fixed frame screens, and it did come up, someone was like, well, how come you don't, we can make we can do the same thing your screen paint can do. We're just going to turn around and show the back side of it all. You know who came up with that dumb idea, by the way. We did this already. Because I try to think in the back of my mind, the worst person possible is going to review my product and how they're going to try to manipulate and try to destroy it. So I put my own stuff through this to begin with. So we already knew what the outcome was going to be anyway, because we did the test already. What if somebody does flip my screen around? What if somebody flips the motor, a fixed screen around to the black side and get the same results? Then what? I don't want to be in that situation. So that's why we did all that testing. So we did this live stream. I had this large surface of Elite vinyl surface, a screen they refused to take back, and we did a demonstration of why half of it with our technology and half with the white surface. And a person came in, we're not going to mention his name because I don't want him on my video or tainting my videos, but he came in on a live stream and said, well, why don't you do the side that's black? And I said, you really want to go down that road? And we had to embarrass him on YouTube. He got mad and left and cursed me out. Yeah, we've done this already. We've literally tested the opposite side. We do it with every surface because, you know, you don't be matching stuff at the end of the day. You don't need that embarrassment. So with this, we'll do the same thing. We'll coat one side on the white side, we'll coat one side on the black side, and we'll do the demonstration. That's it. So yeah, this is actually, this surface right here, yeah, the coating we have, once we apply to this, yeah, we can convert that opposite side into a black screen. As a matter of fact, we have done it because the demonstration that you'll see probably tomorrow, we show you, we've had this surface already and we've done the screen already before. But when I got it, it didn't have the different sizes. It just had the 14 only. This is what I would advise you to buy. Definitely. And that surface can be folded up over and over again and again. It will not stick because it's not that sticky PVC. It's a completely different surface. Yes, tell me about it. We've done that one already. We have done that one already, but they got different sizes in this one.
This inflatable movie screen, we got it so we could have movie nights like this right out back. It is
Hey!
So nice. You can see how big.
Don't be a jerk.
So it is a.
I don't want to hear it. Don't be a jerk. I don't want to hear. No, be quiet.
Do it all with
Pretty good.
We got his food dish. I bring his food dish because he got to eat. I bring his food dish over here, and every time I go to check his food dish, hold on for a minute. We got a video playing in the background. Every time we go to check his food dish, there's water all in his food. There's food all in the water. It's a hot mess. It's nasty. And you got to clean all that up because what happens, this stuff gets mold. It can get the cat really sick. So he does it every time. He wastes tons of food, which he just did. Yeah, soak the water. Yeah, I'm going to kick your butt. You don't work at the end of the day. You don't have a job. Don't make any money whatsoever. You do kill things in here, by the way. But anyway, but still, that costs money at the end of the day. He drops all that water in there and I have to dump all that stuff out and throw it in the trash. And it comes from him taking his dish and slapping it around. I don't know why he does it. It's a weird habit. I'm going to Velcro your stuff to a floor. And now I got to take that and I got to change that out. Gee whiz. So this is what I find funny about this whole thing right here. You notice our projector's not on, right? So if that screen worked the same way it did in the promo demonstration, as you saw, she would be fired. It would be fired up right now.
Minutes. We tied it right here to the side, so it just literally ties so that it folds itself up. It plugs right in, and it.
See, that I don't like. That's the blower. It's got to be a different screen. It can't be, because you're looking at two different screens here. That can't be the same. It has to be a different model. That's what you don't want. You don't want it outside. See that long funnel I told you about right there? If you don't have a backer as big as hers, and so you got to put the thing against the wall, that's going to be hard to do if you got that tube sticking out. If you bend it to the side, you're going to cut your airflow off and your screen's going to fall in. That's why I don't like these.
It's got this little fan right here to turn it on. Definitely this
A fan system, we're going to call it.
Something that you really need to get, and it's just going to be so much fun for your family and friends.
Oh, he's got a knockoff projector with it. Gee whiz, please don't use that stuff on our screens. These projectors. Now, you notice, like I said, you watch the promo demonstration. It's outside. They're watching some football game. Yeah, and then you watch people actually have it, and they're not doing anything that demonstration just did a few minutes ago. And the knockoff projectors work on white screens. We're definitely going to get a knockoff projector. We'll show you a demonstration, we'll show you everything, and we'll show you where We'll have one half of the screen on white using the knockoff, and the other half, the black technology, using Old Faithful behind us. And you'll see where that will pick up a more advanced, better image than the knockoff projector. And then we'll reverse them. We'll put Old Faithful on the white surface, and we'll take the knockoff and put it on the black, and it won't read on our screen at all. But Old Faithful will pick up on that one. Because we like to cover everything. But yeah. There's another person with it.
Another review. This review is for the Vivo Home inflatable movies. It comes with the inflatable frame, which is this black part. It also comes with the help you have as well.
There's the clips right there, easy to put on. Clips are amazing.
It also comes with one air pump. This is the air pump over here.
Oh, wait, ours better not come with this. I swear it better not come with this. It better come with what I saw in that video. Because I do not like those air pumps. I can't stand them.
On or into the ground, so that way it doesn't blow away, doesn't fly away. The inflation process takes
no time at all. No,
bag that you can put in the
we had this projector. We had that screen, and we literally had that screen.
Mistakes and also.
Anyone got one of these fired up?
Yes, I just got this ginormous, so you can tell just how big this thing is.
Hers is bigger than the rest of them. Yeah, I can see that.
It is literally.
She's got that rail system in the back right there. Usually the big ones have this right here.
So you can have like a huge group of people, and they will be able to see easily. I mean, like a whole friggin' neighborhood.
Now you see the time of the day they have to fire this machine up, but then they did the screen up because it's not going to read. And we'll show you that when we do the demonstration next to the new technology we're developing, that even in a darkened, this is not going to read correctly at all. It's just not.
And that'll straighten out that little tiny bit up top, but
It's not going to read at all.
Tune into Coachella live on YouTube, April 12 through 14 and April 19 through the
Music playing in the
21st.
background. Same project, same screen, we had them. Right there. Go with that thing. I know. I think it is. There is somehow from let me see. No, this is the Mega. The Mega. The Mega is the same thing too. It's the same clips on the ground. It's the same thing.
Companies you're contracted by, so that way they can start setting up the backyard displays.
That's the gold technology right there. Whew, I'm so glad I'm not that anymore. I'm so happy to have my weight lost and my muscle mass back. My fat work up before I leave out. I'm so happy. But anyway, let's go back over to. I'm gonna go back over to the outdoor displays on that screen, that inflatable screen. Here we go. There's my baby right here. Doing some gaming off of it. Wrong part of the stand. There we go. I think it's supposed to look like a TV.
As long as there's hope.
So when you coat the screen, it's going to look like this. So that thing looks black, that's how your screen's going to look. It's going to look sick. It's on a black inflatable screen. Somebody tried to make a statement that they had it first. No, we had it first. We're time stamped. So my time stamp goes back, this one's 4 years. And we got another one that goes back a little farther than that. So everybody just copies us. There you go. See the clamp system right there? That's the only ones we buy. Those ones we like the most.
On the YouTube Music app.
Now, when we developed at this time, we had this product at this particular time. We could deal with the front projection. It was the front and rear combination we had a problem when we couldn't work with yet. We weren't ready for that yet. Now the new stuff we have will work with the front projection only and the front and rear. It'll do both. So if you got a projector, because when people want to buy that stuff, I said, well, what kind of projector screen do you have? You know, do you have the inflatable with the front and rear, or do you have the regular one that says front only? And they said we had front only, then we could sell to them. If we had front and rear, we didn't have anything at the time. Now we do have it. You won't be able to read it on your white screen. It won't read it, it won't even register it. But we'll show you all those demonstrations when we get ready to that point. All right, I gotta go because I'm already gonna be a little late for a few things already. And I got to, now I got all my information down, I can go basically push that along the site and everything and get ready to start advertising for the new technology. We're gonna have this out by that summer. And on top of that, this is gonna come in handy for a lot of the stores and stuff here, outside projection screens and all that stuff they're gonna be doing. They can coat it with this new technology right here. So we do want to have it probably, let's see if we can get it somewhere done between the first week of March. I mean, first week of May, not going to happen. I know they're going to die. So much testing we got to do. It'll probably be somewhere between, like, after the second week of May, we'll have them available. Other than that, because it's way too much testing. We got to do a lot of stuff. I got to buy knockoff projectors and bring them in here, because you know you're going to have people using knockoff machines on them, so we have to show them why you don't use them. We'll show you all that stuff. And then we'll have it all done. There'll be a lot of testing. There's going to be a lot of videos popping up in your account. Just to let you know, if you're not into that, just take our notification off, because it's going to be a lot. Got to do a lot of testing on this thing. The last thing I need, I have to fold this thing up and make sure it's not going to crack or peel. We have any issues with it, because mind you, the other screens, not a problem. We've done testing, and we've done testing on those too, but an inflatable screens are temperamental. Mind you, it's something you're going to take down, you're going to roll up, and you're going to stick into a bag. So we have to make sure that coating's going to work correctly. So we have to beat the crap out of the screen. So we should be good, to tell you the truth. If that the surface is what I think it is, but we have to check the PVC, we have to do all that stuff. So make sure we're covered, that's all, before we launch anything. And once it's ready to go, well, you can go pick it up. And those you get the 1 gallon, you got a free popcorn machine coming to you, because I'm getting that popcorn machine to test out. And those of you who get the 32 ounces, you got free outdoor LED lights. All right, with that being said, hope you enjoyed. Got to go. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology, because this is the blessing He gave us today. This is the new technology we have now. This is going to be an FLE Superior Infinity Black outside CINEMAX, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So, it's going to be a great summer for those of you who buy this technology. Got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.